Yeah, right. Have fun, Dave. Goodbye.
We'll see you later.
In 2 hours, unless we're dead. Did anything? Let's see. Hey, we're still on the same map as the last time I played, so that's probably a good
Oh
sign.
no, his chair.
There
Perfect.
it is.
Perfect.
That's. I want nobody say anything when Wesley comes on. I want him to talk to Dave.
I just messaged Wesley. I don't know where he's at, but he has not responded.
Chance that he is sleeping because he has done that before.
I wish I could do that. That sounds great. If my excuse was, sorry guys, I fell asleep, like I'd feel bad, but at the same time, it's like, it also feels so good to just be able to do that.
I gotta say, the only problem with this picture of Dave is this is like way more intense than he ever is.
That's true. He should have taken like just laughing.
Like at this point, it's like Wesley's gonna be like, "Man, why you staring me down?"
I think we should all like pretend like Dave is talking to us.
I think we should all just have pictures of ourselves exactly like that. So when Wesley gets on, we're all just like the same face.
Oh, that'd be great. Chris, did you get a new setup?
I got a new room.
Ooh, fancy.
So I have battle mode here.
Ooh. Oh,
Oh,
that's great.
you need to turn off that other light in there, though.
That's right.
It gets too dark.
Mm.
It sets the mood though, you know. Just cast darkness on everybody and it's it's just that.
One of you guys have Wesley's phone number to text him?
Yeah, I
Otherwise,
already did.
we're just gonna start in 2 minutes
Yeah, I
Okay.
texted him
without him.
twice.
Yeah, Dave's here with us in spirit, so
Mm-hmm.
it's enough.
Oscar, are those question marks like people that are there? We just don't know who they are, or are they like people that you need to actually set up?
There's people that I would hire. So that's just kind of like a that's what I was thinking. But if we can change it if you want.
No, that looks great.
But yeah, that's so. But before I would do this, I mean, it's up to you how technical you want to get, but I would want to be able to do like a, you know, solid P&L, goes in as goes out as. How much is this going to cost me? Is it worth it? You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
What's one of the other words in there? ROI, right? You need to make sure the ROI is worth it.
Turn on investment, baby.
That's exactly right.
What's a P&L?
Profit and loss.
Hmm.
Because I expect there's going to be loss.
Absolutely. Right. In a volatile industry like the drug trade, there's definitely going to be loss.
And like those two, the eyes, like they're not bringing in anything. They're just ensuring that the people that are bringing in something are, staying in their lane.
Is this you opening up like a second operation, Oscar? Is that what's happening here?
No, this is my current operation.
Okay.
I send him like a hierarchy of like who I need to have in place to have stuff like running all over the continent.
Gotcha. Okay.
We're going to start small for now. We're not going to be, national.
Build
But
up the demand. Build up the right.
yeah,
Like
yeah, yeah. when somebody from, one of the smaller settlements visits Mithra, to see grandma, and grandma's like tweaking, they'll be like, "Dang, grandma, where'd you get that?" And then then it slowly trickles down.
Grandma's like, this is the best Bane on the market.
This is what helped my Alzheimer's.
Yeah. Lux is just helping people. That's all he is.
That's right.
You're so giving.
He's a doctor.
You're so giving.
Filthy rich doctor.
Dave's picture actually is kind of head faking me here. Every once in a while when I look at the screen, it's like, oh no, he's not here. All right.
Yeah. I almost want to be like, oh, I'm sorry. Oh, sorry. Oh, wait, that's right. He's not
Dave's
angry.
He's angry.
He's mad.
He's angry at Wesley.
All right. Let's jump into it. If Wesley shows up, then great. Wait, I need my paperwork. All right, last time we played, the group was back together. I think we did an extended what happened to those 7 years thing. Again. Evan, you were not here last time.
Correct, sir.
For my homework.
Oh, good. What is it? So I can maybe work on it while you're giving
homework?
a recap.
I forgot.
Yes.
No, it was my homework.
Oh, okay.
Which was part of it was CeeLo researches astral plane stuff.
Yeah.
Over that 7 years.
Yeah.
Because what's her name?
Maeve is in the astral plane. Yes, I remember now.
She's like kind of like
everywhere.
Yeah, she's like half shifted to the astral plane. And so you said you wanted to do some, like, over this time, just some research type thing, which basically all routes kind of go lead to going to the astral plane. And in the list of CeeLo's chores of all the things that he's trying to do and get accomplished and maintain priorities and whatnot, that is just not high enough right now to go on a rescue mission for Maeve. However, with this whole we might need to get all of the Nine's divine instruments together is kind of reawakened your willingness to entertain this a little more.
Wait, when did we say we're getting their divine instruments together? I thought it was just get the 9 people.
I think we might have talked about that last time. Like, that's what we need from that's why we're bringing the 9 together, because their divine relics or whatever they're called make the weapon to killed the Lich.
Yes. I would know that.
Absolutely.
Certainly I would know that.
And so, and that kind of leads into where we're at now. Is that Yadel has lost his divine instrument.
That's the necromancer.
That's putting it nicely.
Yes. He has misplaced it. And so basically he was catfished.
He's a simp.
That's amazing.
by
That's
an ancient white dragon.
oh, this guy is my cup of guy, man. Let me tell
Yeah.
you.
So,
Oscar, take a screenshot of your
he-
face right now.
uh,
You're muted, but it doesn't matter. I could tell that your
I don't-
disdain.
I don't know how to take a screenshot. That's what I'm trying to figure out. I don't know
We'll
how to
just
do
keep
it.
that essence.
Yeah, just
That
hold
confusion
that
and frustration.
position. Ooh, it looks like Michael did it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Michael. That's what.
Michael got me there.
That's what I was
Window.
trying to.
Hold Window Shift S.
Oh, and then you just. Okay, I know how to do that.
Oh,
And then
you
just
make the
it your
snip
background.
your background. Oh, that's genius.
Ah.
Mm.
so
Yeah, sorry. Anyways, back to the guy
Yadel
got catfished.
is open to helping, but he needs his item back, which was called the Mortalis Reventia,
What a
which is
name.
basically a carved skull with there's like gold chains around it. That's the only description that he gave you guys.
Okay. Point of order for me, Chris. This weapon, right? What's the perfect? What's the history of that? Like, how did that work? Like, I would know that. I would 100% know that, right?
You would not. You would not. This happened
Oh,
after your
okay.
time.
I thought Scott just said it killed the Lich. I was there for that.
No. The item that they make together did not kill the Lich. It was just their powers put together.
Okay.
Is what killed the Lich.
Oh.
This is as far as CeeLo's timeline, a new development.
Okay.
That was unclear to me. Sorry, Evan.
Okay. No, it's fine. That's why I'm asking, because I'm like, I feel like I would know something, right? Like,
I don't think
it do?
well, like you weren't here, so I don't think it crossed people's minds to like actually go into like clarify that. It was just kind of like, oh, they have these things, they killed the
Yeah.
Lich, like
Well, you told me I didn't know, so I just stopped asking. Like
so yeah, anyways. Then there was a long discussion around what
do
are we
we even
doing?
need this guy?
What are we doing?
Yeah,
love us.
It was basically like what are we going to go up against an ancient dragon? Do we go in and burglar the ancient dragon, and then Yadel, actually not even Yadel, because Alatar and Pam have been in this area for a while, that they know that the dragon's activity comes in seasons, which basically it's summer and winter. Winter's when the white dragon is active by herself. The summer is when the red dragon is active by himself, and then in the springs and falls, that's when they typically wage war.
Okay. Where are we now?
It was, I don't even know what you guys decided, but it was decided you guys are going north.
Okay.
To
No,
the city of
I did it.
Shayros.
Why is mine flipped? Why am I mirrored? Did I do something wrong?
I don't know.
Really freaking me out though. we got big Oscar looking over the shoulder of little Oscar.
Oh. And sit like that.
I mean, at any moment, like I could just do that. Boom, there I am, guys.
Yeah, that's what we should do. As soon as Wesley gets on, we'll all just like
Turn the cameras off. And
Turn the
it's
camera
this.
off. That's exactly what I was gonna do. Bam. Oh, this
Oh.
doesn't do that.
No, because
No,
your
no, no.
background goes away.
You gotta
Yeah.
cover it. You gotta cover
just-
it. Like
yeah,
I have a
put
little
your-
cover. I just put the cover on top of it.
Oh, I'll have to zoom out of the way.
I think you can just put your hand in front of it, Michael, and
Yeah.
it'll do it.
that works.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just
yeah,
like that.
work.
Oh, I need to actually have a background.
Yes.
This is way more important than actually playing
Yeah,
D&D.
whatever Chris is talking about is great. But
This
Keep
is what it
going,
feels
Chris.
like
I'm
normal.
listening. I'm
This is what it
listening.
feels like normally, so I don't know. I don't feel any different. Where we're at right now is you
Yes.
guys just landed. There was a huge discussion of a Halo jump out of the airship. That was, I mean, it was shot down.
okay, good. I think that's a good idea.
No, you would not have thought it was a good idea.
To
Because
shoot it
Dave,
down?
No, yes, because Dave suggested it, and you always agree with Dave.
That is not true. I do not
Scotty, that
always
is
agree with
wild.
Dave.
That is why you straight up look like two-headed
Who, me or Michael?
Scotty.
Yeah,
Oh,
I gotta.
I missed that one.
Because the
gotta
camo
fig-
blends in, it all just
I gotta figure out how to flip that image.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna crop it, right? Like,
Yeah, there was a discussion about the Halo jump.
That was, shot down.
The long discussion. It was like you guys debated that for
It
a
was.
long time. But you guys, where you guys are at now, and why you're on the map that you are was
because we didn't make a decision.
no, because you guys failed the stealth check.
Oh,
We came to a slight compromise that I don't think Dave was very happy with.
I can't imagine.
Because we didn't Halo jump. And we're walking in, and it was a disaster.
Did Dave purposely sabotage us? Is my question.
So there was a fight, which you guys relatively just kind of cleaned up, right? Like
Good.
Well, I think Michael took a lot of damage, right?
That's
pretty
normal.
typical
Yeah.
though.
Yeah,
I was gonna say
Michael took
that-
a lot of damage. But we
Just-
did use
Yeah.
a lot of resources, and so hopefully we don't get into a lot more fights today.
I'm fine.
Did I use any resources? Because I have no idea.
No, I don't think so.
nope.
I think
I'm
you were pretty
capped.
much incoherent the whole time.
Ah,
Yeah,
I-
like Michael managed to completely exhaust himself.
oh, good. That's good. I don't know about you guys, but I'm fine. I can keep going.
Yeah, I'm.
I think it's mainly
if,
Michael.
if we keep going, all I can do is Eldritch Blast.
Oh, I could still recover spell slots too. Yeah, we're really great.
I'm trying to think. Other things in there, CeeLo, that I don't know if you'd be interested or not. But the Codex Malficarum, it wasn't like do this and that thing. It was more like, here's all of the information that you'll ever need
That's right.
about this demon. And the one thing that they found very quickly was the demon's true name.
Wait, which demon? Where did this demon come from? Did
The
I miss?
demon that Pym is trying to get rid of.
Oh, yeah, that. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, we went and fought him.
Yeah, I just I
Yeah, he was there
forgot.
for that.
Yeah, I was there for that.
Oh, you were there
Remember,
for
he
that.
picked up. He was holding the.
Oh no,
hoof.
that's right. Yeah, you picked up. Yeah,
He was
that's
holding
right,
the
I
hoof.
remember
Yeah.
now.
I just forgot that he was a demon and he existed. To be honest with you, so
Yeah. So that's one thing. His name is Ormondal, the Prince of Demons.
Cool.
Which also kind of caused a little bit of hesitancy on the
Prince of Demons.
Prince. He's a prince of demons.
Like that's good. That's
We're
good, right?
level 7. Okay.
Yeah. And it was like, no wonder Pym failed miserably trying to fight him before.
Yeah, right? Like,
I'm trying to think. And so Alatar is basically going to be slowly deciphering it.
Okay.
Or slowly
It's
reading it.
in Infernal, right?
I did it.
In Infernal.
There you go.
And that brings you up to speed. You guys are heading north towards Shayros, which is a war-torn city in Ishtar, which I can get us back onto the sideboard.
And refresh my memory, because maybe you said this and I was busy like setting up for a bit. What is the purpose of us going there again?
The necromancer got catfished. You're getting
Okay.
his divine instrument back.
So we're going here to find the thing.
What the plan is,
Okay.
so far, I don't know if there is a plan. I don't think there is.
Okay. Good. All right.
It's kind of
all
like
right.
we'll go there and figure things out. One last thing I forgot. This is what the whole group figured out at the end of
Michael.
What's wrong?
Fail. This is a heck of an effort.
That's pretty awesome.
Oh my goodness. That was the worst.
Hi, Wesley. How's it going?
Hey,
What's up, man?
And what you been up to?
Registering my 4th company.
Do you mean
So
sleeping?
what's everybody doing with these cameras?
What are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
Dave is staring into my soul right now.
Yeah, Dave is staring into your soul.
Okay. Last big thing that was found out.
Yes.
Was these draconians that have been attacking you guys.
We're actually good guys the whole time.
They are
No.
metallic.
Oh, good.
that's
Okay.
right.
Good.
And so kind of a like, huh? Moment.
Right, because we think metallic are good.
Yes, metallics are goodish.
Metallic dragons are definitely goodish. Dragonborn, it really depends.
They're not dragonborn.
Ah, yes, I'm sorry. Draconians.
So, this is where we pick it up at is you guys are walking north to Shayros. And Wesley, there was no we didn't use you at all, so you didn't utilize any spell slots.
Okay, that's good.
Oh, did Wesley miss last time too?
Oh no, I meant Evan. If I said Wesley, that's my
Okay.
bad.
Okay. All right. Cool.
Okay, so what would you guys like to do? I'm guessing continue walking north, right?
If
That's right.
Yeah.
That's what I was pulling up with the map.
sure. Yeah.
Maybe take a short rest so Michael's not completely useless, and then walk north.
I'd appreciate that.
Whatever everybody wants to do.
Yeah, you guys could do that. Take a short
Hey,
rest before.
Pim,
Are
when
we-
did you get yourself an accent? Joke didn't land. All right, keep going.
Are we in Sheriff's?
You are not in Shayros.
Oh, I'm back. Oh, it doesn't work. Okay. Did you say we are or we're not?
You are not in Shayros.
That's where we were headed, though, right?
Yep.
Yeah, that's where I would like to continue. If that's okay with everyone else, I'm not in charge.
I do not care. If that's where we're going, we
Well, I
can
mean,
do that.
Are you wanting to take the short rest or no?
Yeah, I'd like to do that, but again, my character is
I mean,
very,
we're a
very
short rest is
adaptive to
what,
whatever
30
the group
minutes? Like, I
wants.
don't see why we wouldn't do that. That seems fine.
Okay, let's take a short rest.
Let's take
Sure.
ourselves a break.
Arcane recovery, baby. Let's just
I need someone to roll me a d20 in roll 20.
Oh, maybe that's why we don't do it. I got us here, guys.
Oh, my bad.
Never mind.
Yeah. No. He's got you.
And we'll go with
No.
Dox's. He rolled it first.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh
I'm
wait,
glad.
no, I rolled a 1D nothing.
Roll 1D. 1.
Just 1D.
What?
You
Oh,
did it
that's not
again.
on. That's what's happening. My numpad isn't on.
Gotcha. I wonder if you could set up like
Oh dear Lord, it didn't matter.
It's a little better.
We're all dead.
you know how for you could have like stream decks, right? For getting different camera angles and stuff like that. If you could set up macros where it's like you just push a button and it's like roll 1d4, roll 1d8.
You can.
100% that's possible.
Yeah.
Whoa, that's
Now
sick.
that's cool.
What happened?
Whoa.
Oh,
So cool.
that's good.
They don't have a cowboy hat. That's what I was looking for.
That's pretty close. That's close enough, man.
Could do that.
Oh, there it is.
There we go.
Seems like
That's it.
That's the
Weird.
perfect Lux.
Just Lux all the time.
I need everyone to make a constitution save.
Ah,
What
that's
the
good.
crud?
Hey, is this magic, Chris?
It is not.
Okay.
Good start.
Are we eating mushroom soup? I do not. I will not eat mushroom soup.
Michael's had so many fluids on his other character these past couple weeks. It's kind of unbelievable.
And not all of them were very nice.
No, some of them came from you, some of them didn't.
Exactly.
My dice are
Constitution
rigged.
save, right?
Constitution saving throw.
Save.
Oh my goodness!
Wow, that is rough.
It was
Ooh.
like
What else
on
we
there.
got?
It was like 18.
I
No.
got an 11.
Okay.
Okay.
Fail.
I got a 23.
Save.
14.
Save.
Oh,
Did the 11 save? Did I do it, Chris?
No. No, you-
Okay.
Did I save with a 5?
No.
So I'm
What
guessing
is
I
on
didn't
your
save with
what is on
5.
your head? Is that a
It's
that a
an
webcam?
Oculus.
VR headset.
Oh, it's an
Yeah, I'm
Oculus.
just watching on VR right now.
Okay.
everyone's 3D.
Oh.
Docs Alatar. We'll say Dave saved since he's a barbarian and Constitution is kind of their
Yeah,
thing.
there's yeah.
Docs, Alatar, and CeeLo. 9 frostbite damage.
Am I wait,
Oh,
I
right.
thought we got warm clothing back before we fought.
No, we never did.
what do you mean? I thought Chris said we all are where you guys have warm clothes.
That's
I
what
thought
I
I
thought
had
you said, too.
inbuilt heaters in my armpits.
No.
Okay, you didn't have that, but I'm pretty sure Chris
I'm
is like,
pretty-
yeah, you guys all have warm clothing.
Yes. What happened was a storm came upon you. It's not so much snow as it is sleet, and so you guys are cold and wet.
Was that sudden or did we see it coming?
It was rather sudden.
Okay. Because I was going to say, if I could at least see it coming, I would have ritual cast the hut spell. But if that's not the case, then okay.
Nope.
I have my goggles, and I'll say, you guys, this is why I always wear layers, you know? You never know when they're going to have a sudden squall.
So, short rest happened. Pim and anyone else that
I just.
needs the short rest, but
So how does that work then, Chris? I took damage and we have a short rest. Can I heal that damage or did that happen after the short rest?
we'll say it happened after the short rest.
Okay.
Okay, so I can't heal that damage.
Can't roll a hit dice just to say, okay, it's gone now.
Yeah. That's what I was going for.
All right. After a short rest, you guys continue on your way to Shayros.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we're not taking the airship because we failed a stealth check. Was that it?
No,
No.
Not taking the airship because it would draw attention.
the dragons would see it.
Ah, okay.
Because there's more than
Understood.
just one dragon. There's the big dragon, right? And then there's smaller dragons. Is that
Is
how I
there more
remember
than
it?
one dragon?
Yeah, there's two dragons that are fighting each other.
Well, I mean, yeah, there's two, the red and the white dragon.
The two ancient
right, but
ones.
like the we're not clear if the white has other dragons in its service, right?
Not outside. You would not know outside of the draconians that you have seen a lot
Oh,
of since you've been
okay.
in the area.
Okay. I thought I knew because of the damage that was done to the town. Because Alatar and I have been up this way already once before.
Yeah. And
Okay.
the damage that's been done to the town has been done by the white and the red dragon, the ancient ones.
Oh, okay. All right. Sorry, misunderstood.
Okay. You guys start making your way into Shayros. Pam and Alatar, you guys know this area well. Not super well, but you've been here before.
We
Yeah.
were stealthing by ourselves.
And I mean, like, there's very few buildings that are still that haven't taken damage. A lot of them are, caved in or partially caved in. As you walk in, it's not like a ghost town, but you kind of see some people living in these in the wreckage of this once great city.
Right. Is there any names we remember from the town? Anyone that we maybe developed a relationship with? That we would go to their place of rest first.
So you guys came up here. You're looking for Thundertop, right? And so the information that you gathered was basically from a kind of a ramshackle little tavern.
So I look at Alatar. Should we just go back to the? Did it have a name on it? The
dragon fruit.
The dragon fruit. Should we just head back to the dragon fruit?
Don't see why not.
Lead the way, sir. Lead the way.
Yes, I know the way.
I will lead the way to the dragon fruit.
Dragon fruit.
Yes.
It's a little prickly, please.
This is the only tavern or inn in town.
Okay.
So we had one option anyways.
All right. You guys make your way to the Dragon Fruit Inn, which is, I don't know, it's basically people that have tried to I don't know, to turn lemons into lemonade, but the lemons that they were given were like rotten, and so
Okay.
as like, I mean, this is the most well put together establishment. It's the only establishment in town, and so it's like it looks a little better than the rest of the city, but it is still bad. And you
Okay.
can hardly expect to get any type of exceptional service out of here. You're talking bad food. If they have any ale, it's going to be bad. And
Bad food, but like edible still, or like
it is
you
edible.
shouldn't.
Like you won't get like food poisoning from it or anything.
Okay.
Okay.
It's just-
It will serve the basic function of food.
Yes, it is. It is just not. It's not fun to eat.
Okay.
So CeeLo would probably love it.
This tastes just like Grandma used to make.
Is it busy, Chris? Like, are there a lot of people there?
Yes. It is packed, which is for Pam and Alatar, this is different than when you guys first came.
Okay.
Interesting.
A lot of people walking in and out. Some look a little tipsy. Some even look a little mirthful. For considering the circumstances.
I'm
Hmm.
gonna go up to the bar, whether you guys are doing that or not.
I'm gonna look for the guy we spoke to the last time. I would assume that he was the innkeeper, right?
Yes. Innkeeper slash bartender. His name is Zerleth.
Zerlith?
He is human, looks kind of Asian descent. Has kind of peppered white and black hair. He's looking more on the salt side than the pepper side.
I walk up to Zerlith and I go, look around at what's going on. I go, y'all celebrating something?
Oh. You wouldn't believe it, laddie. I'm joking, I'm not going to do that.
Scottish
That's setting myself up for
They're
failure.
all Scottish up here. Yes.
They look Asian.
Yeah, that's what I
They
was
are
wondering.
all Scottish.
But
They're all Scottish.
they all have a Scottish accent. No, so he's a human, and he says that you wouldn't believe it. The Obsidian, they said they were coming years ago, and we figured that, with the state of things, they wouldn't make the trip, but they did.
The Obsidian?
Band.
That
Isn't that the
dumb
band?
Is that band that we met a long time ago when we were back at
The very first episode.
yeah, with that drummer who was not the
You're the
singer who
mastermind.
was
Didn't Pim threaten him?
Obsidian. Okay. I was like, where have we heard that?
Yeah, I was trying to think of it too. I'm like,
He sang this kind of weird and foreboding song, seemingly to Pim.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And I don't remember what that song was. Well,
And so
don't either.
when he mentions that, Pim, you turn around, and you see the before it was like it was a full band. Like there was a drummer, a lute player, a flutist,
yeah, I remember that.
and then what was his name? I think his name was Tyrion.
Yeah, that sounds right.
What was the lead singer. What you see up there is not a full band. It is Tyrion by himself, kind of with a one-man band contraption set up, where he looks very, I don't know, exhausted, even though the song that he's playing is very upbeat, and fast, and the people in the tavern are enjoying themselves and enjoying the music.
I'm gonna walk over to him.
In the middle of the performance, like, just get closer.
Yeah, just go closer. I'm not gonna talk to him until the
Right up
performance
to
is
his
over.
face.
Hey, hey, do you
Stand in front
remember
of
me?
Here we are.
Arms crossed.
Stairway to heaven. Stairway to heaven.
You remember me?
Yeah, I just get up there to just get close and observe and wait for him to stop.
As he is playing, you kind of, I mean, he does not look like, hardly looks like the same guy.
Okay.
Very, his clothes are in pretty rough shape, and so is himself. He looks like he was pretty skinny before. He looks just gaunt now. And his eyes are sunken in. You can kind of see his cheekbones just kind of peeking through, skin that is just kind of sagging on his face. And so you just kind of walk up and make yourself known, Pim.
Yeah, I just listen, nod my head to him. Friendly. I'm very friendly. I'm not trying to scare him off or anything. Just see if he even recognizes me or remembers me. He may not even.
Nice. As he's playing, his eyes look just like they're just kind of off in the distance, right? Not really even taking in who is around. But as he's kind of, playing his instruments, he does see you. And when he does, the lute that he's holding in his hands, he immediately just lets it go. And if you've ever seen any of these like one-man band contraptions, right? Like there's like strings tied to the neck of a guitar, and stuff like that.
Right.
And so he drops it. It kind of swings off of this like little arm with a pulley above him. It kind of swings on that, and he walks right over to you and grabs you by your shirt and says, "Why didn't you do it? Why didn't you read the signs? It's because of you."
All right, I'm gonna start making my way over there now. Like, I was just content hanging back, but
And as he walked over to you, you hear this like boom, 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 boom type thing. And as he's shaking you, it's like you hear a tambourine shaking with him.
So I put my hands up. Calm down, Fred. Calm down. Let me get you a meal. Sit down. Let's talk.
Stay away from me.
No, I'm here to help. Let me help you. Come on, let me help you. You look a little down on your luck. Let me help you, please.
There's no
The
help
least I
to
can
be-
do.
There's no help to be had here unless you can bring her back.
Her back?
And he kind of gets this like far off look as he kind of goes back to the stool from where his on stage there, and he just sits down and holds his head in his hands and begins to weep just aloud. Everyone in the tavern is like, huh? Kind of like, what's going on here? But also, why did the music stop? what's going on with the music? Keep playing the music. Alatar, you make your way over to it, and you start to hear like booze being lobbed from the corners of the tavern there.
Okay.
Boo.
Docs, why is everybody sad?
It's because this guy decided to ruin the music.
Docs, do you know
Are you
how to
pointing to
dance or
Pim?
something?
Yeah, I'm pointing to Pim.
Alatar, are you going to Pim or are you going to Tyrion?
Well, they're both together, right?
Not anymore, no.
Oh.
Tyrion's on stage. Pim is kind of, I'm guessing, a little shocked, just like...
Yeah. Well, I'm
Yeah.
gonna go over to
What?
Pim. I don't
Okay.
really care about Tyrion. Like, I'm more like, this guy's accosting Pim. Let me go see what's going on, see if I can help.
I thought Pim said something. That's what dogs are thinking.
Should we
So when
help the
Alatar gets
poor
over to
man?
me,
Lux, CeeLo, and
Let's see how it goes out.
Lux, CeeLo, and Docs, as you're kind of taking in the sights, you notice there is quite a bit of gambling going on here.
Right.
Do that what you will. Alatar, you get to Pim.
I'm like, I get up to Pim. I'm like, what happened? What was that about?
seemed to have ruined this man's life.
How?
I don't know. He just came up and just yelled at me and said, "Why didn't you do it? Why didn't you do it? You should have saved her." I tried to have him sit down and talk to him, but there was nothing do with me.
Is he still playing, Chris?
No, he's sitting and weeping
Oh, okay.
on
Okay.
stage.
I want to
Okay.
help him, but he's afraid of me.
Yeah, let me try and talk with him.
He looks so hungry, Alatar. Can you get him something to eat too?
I mean, I have rations, so I'll give him one of my rations.
Yeah.
The food here is terrible.
Yeah, the food here is terrible. Yeah. All right.
Have some jerky.
If you could just find out, I mean, see how I can fix it.
I'll see what's going on.
You remember who this guy is, right?
Yeah, he's the lead singer of the band.
Right. What's he doing all the way out here?
I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna go up there then, Chris.
I'm gonna go back to the barkeep.
Okay.
And I'm gonna. Is he just like in the middle of the stage on his stool, like on a chair? And it's just the only chair that's there.
Yep.
And what's his name? Tyrion.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go up to him. I'm just gonna like kneel down, like next to him, put my hand on his shoulder, just be like, "What's going on, my friend? Tell me what's happening, Tyrion."
He looks up to you and says, I try to tell them. I try to tell all of them. But they never listen.
Who did you try and tell? Who isn't listening?
your friend over there. Pim is his name, right?
Yes, yes, that is Pim.
And the other children of darkness that I've sung for, it seems that we are all destined to serve forever.
Do you serve children of darkness? Do you serve a similar master to Pim? Or the same master?
Sometimes I serve. Sometimes he demands obedience.
What is this master's name?
He kind of glances around the room. I dare not speak it here.
Okay. But this is but you know this is the same master that Pim serves. You're both children of darkness? Like you can tell that?
Yes.
Was this person who he failed to save, was this also a child of darkness?
He failed to save me.
Oh, I thought you said her. I thought Michael, did you say her? You're muted.
That's what I thought I heard.
Okay,
Anyone
okay,
else?
that's what you said to me. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm like,
He
oh.
said, you said you wanted to help, and he said, unless you can bring her back, there's nothing you can do.
That makes sense. So I interpreted like I would if I was a real character.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I'm like, oh, how is it too late for him to help you?
I don't know.
Well, if you speak plainly to me, we may be able to find a solution for you. But I'm guessing the crowd's still like upset.
Yes. Boo! Boo!
I'm like, but let's get you let's get you off this stage, my friend, and like I hand him some jerky and let's get a good meal in you. That might help.
Do you look to any of your companions to entertain while Tyrion takes a break?
I honestly could care less.
Does he? Do I know?
What's what? Hold on. Well,
Yeah, who would entertain? That's what I'm wondering.
We don't have a bard anymore.
I already got an idea.
I
Yeah.
also have an idea if nobody has anything. But,
Yeah, and I think CeeLo might have my idea as well.
that I would love to see how far off we are from each
you're
other.
just gonna
Wesley.
start chopping off limbs from Kaida and
No.
No.
Oh, we could do like kind of trick shots where you like shoot her out of your chest up into the air, and then I like shoot her midair.
Oh no!
Oh my gosh!
Wow.
No, I guess we're not on the
Okay.
same page.
Alatar, you kind of help him off
Yeah,
the
they can't
stage,
come
and
back
again
at
it's like boom, boom. As he's walking, with you, he gets off to the side of the stage and starts dismantling his one-man band equipment.
I'll help him.
Well, I mean, anyone can step up on stage. The people are becoming unruly here, because you start to see some fights start to break out in on the edges of the tavern, as people are doing what people do.
Chris, you had mentioned that there's a lot of gambling going on, and now that there's some unrest and fighting, how unguarded are these supposed winnings?
Oh, very. Yeah.
That's
There's
like,
games, like
curious.
people are crashing into these games and people are trying to get to places. Some are like, hey, let's get out of here. But yeah, there's definitely some games that are just very distracted.
Good to know.
Good to know.
Docs or CeeLo, what would you like to do?
I'd like to hear
Wesley?
CeeLo's plan first.
Oh, good. You won't hear it. If you give me the option, I'm just gonna take it. And we'll see what happens. So I will, very confidently walk up to the stage. Hello, everybody. Can I have everybody's attention?
Give me a performance check.
Oh, good. This
That's
is good.
quick.
This shouldn't take long at all. I got a natural 1.
No
Oh,
way!
no.
Oh my gosh.
So
I need you to make a deck save.
a deck save. A deck save.
This may come out good. You could be one of those
19.
fallers.
19. I
Oh,
got
nice.
19.
Slapstick comedy.
Yeah.
You see this mug half full of ale just sail right towards your spot, and you kind of duck out of the way and it shatters on the stage.
Well, that was quite rude, sir. I'm here to try and entertain you all with some famous stories of mine.
Oh boy.
Does anybody seem like they're receptive to this, Chris?
No. But it seems like you'd think maybe 80% of the people in the room didn't even hear it. And the other 20% are kind of like they're too caught up in their own conversations to what
All
is
right.
this?
Normally, I wouldn't get involved, but I feel really bad for CeeLo.
I was
How
gonna-
disastrous.
This is awkward.
Yeah, if Lux goes quick, if he doesn't go quick, I'm gonna send out Kaida to attack CeeLo and start yelling, "Fight! Fight! Fight!
No,
Fight!"
no. Oh my goodness.
Okay.
Okay,
this
well,
is
I mean,
gonna
I
go
was just
well.
walking up, so if that's not quick enough, then have at it.
All right, Chris. When I see all hay break loose, there's a battle going on in my head right now. And the battle is saying, do something. Do something. And if the dog bites CeeLo, Tad is going to break out in song.
Cool.
This is very nice.
So what's the chain of events here?
Yeah, Docs, do you do it?
Yeah, Lux starts walking up. I don't think I would really take notice. I just see CeeLo failing up on stage, so I want to spice it up. So I
I
sent
didn't even get
Kaida
a
out
chance, man.
there.
Yeah,
And
if I see
Kaida
the
You
dog
did.
just
You rolled a
too,
1.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
backing off. I'm not going up there then if the dog
Kaida
comes
hops out of
out.
my chest and starts tackling, and I start yelling, "Fight! Fight! Fight!"
Wait, you're having the dog attack me or just other random people?
You, CeeLo.
Me?
You, not
That's
damage you, but
good.
try to
Okay.
sell it that the dog is attacking you, or this giant dragon without wings or small wings.
Docs, as you have Kaida leap out of your chest, several high-pitched, shrill screams happen at the same time. As people make the fastest exit they can possibly make. That means several people are diving through windows. People are just there's only one entrance to this place that you can see, and there is just a traffic jam. People are getting trampled in this sudden exit. You hear someone scream out, The dragons are attacking again. Run for your life!
You're so insensitive, Docs.
I was just thinking, I'm like, oh, so he's gonna spawn a dragon in a dragon worn-torn country.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
So I'm guessing the tables are even more unguarded at this point.
Yes. These games of gambling that had coins stacked up, flying in the air as tables are overturned. People are like, one person goes through the glass, other people are also just diving through that opening now in the window.
Can I like nonchalantly walk behind the crowd and just like picking up coins, be like, no, come back, don't leave. Oh no.
It's like dragons, no.
Is that, do I need to roll anything for that, or
No. I mean,
awesome.
I would normally say stealth and sleight of hand, but there is nobody paying attention to you. They are, every single person in this tavern is trying to get out.
I didn't think my stories were that bad.
After a few minutes, the entire tavern is empty. The barkeep helped the few people that were laying on the ground. They look like they took a lot of damage, but the barkeep somehow just kind of brought them back to their feet and escorted them out of the tavern. Docs, what would you like to do next?
Docs just stands there, realizing, yeah, I probably should not. I probably should start calling it a dragon instead of a dog so much, because I literally forget that it's a dragon.
Oh my goodness.
Go, dog, go, little doggy, get him.
So Docs just tells the dog to come back and starts help collecting with Lux.
What's the haul here, Chris?
It's going to take you a while. If you're going to just pick up all the coins that are on the floor.
Yeah, I'm like, now that everybody's gone, I'm like trying to make it look like I'm cleaning up. Like, I'll bend down and like set a chair up, but
Yeah,
also like
straighten a
scoop
chair.
up all the gold.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Give me a sleight of hand for that then.
Okay.
Again, I mean, the only people that are in here that aren't you guys
I have
is
2 19s in a row now. 23 again.
the only people that are left is Tyrion and the barkeep. What did I say his name was? Zerleth.
So you got, what was it? You rolled a 19
I
and
rolled a 19, and so it's a 23.
Nice. Docs is going to do that. CeeLo, what are you doing? Pim, what are you doing?
I am now just sitting on the edge of the stage, just beside myself, sad that everybody left because of my stories. And I didn't think they were, I just said hello, everyone, and then it was just such a bad time. That's what I'm doing.
Pim?
Tad recesses back into Pim, and I'm just sitting there to just see what happens between Alatar and the band member.
Great. Tyrion kind of gets all his stuff off Alatar, and are you wanting to sit at like a booth?
Yeah. We'll go to like a corner booth since everything's available now.
Yep. Oh yeah. You got anywhere you would like to go.
Yeah, give him some decent food. And like once he's calmed down, be like, okay, my friend, tell me what's going on. Not
He
that I think I ever actually talked to him before, but I'm just his friend now.
um he doesn't touch the food.
Okay.
Um what would you like to know?
Well, you like you were trying to tell Pim something you said, and it like what were you trying to tell him?
Trying to
Like,
tell him that he's ruined my life.
right, how? What happened? Explain to me what has happened. I can't help you unless I know the details.
It was 7 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
I saw your friend Pim over there at the when we were when my band was still together, and we were playing the Ruthless Oak,
I remember that night.
and
I really need to just have calm emotions on standby.
You guys made fun of me so much.
that night I saw another child of the dark, and I had hoped the words that I gave him would have he would have responded to. But I waited and waited in Korheim, and nothing. And then the darkness came.
The darkness being your master?
He has other ways of presenting his children with messages.
Okay.
Sometimes those messages come in the form of the screams of your wife being torn apart.
He killed your wife, huh? I am sorry, my friend.
I thought we could have come together, learned more, perhaps fought for our freedom. But I paid the price for trying to step into the light.
Well, my friend, I think you may need to have a nice long conversation with Pim, as I feel like the two of you may actually have a lot in common in that regard.
We're brothers.
And we have learned a small amount, but some information about this darkness, as you call it. And I don't know if there's any solace in this for you, but rest assured, there was nothing at the time the two of you could have done. Dave is messing with me.
He says my darling Sylvia was just destined to die.
Unfortunately, that is most likely what would have happened regardless. Pim, are you nearby? You're muted.
I'm on the other side of the room.
I'm gonna I see you over on the other side. I'm like, I look at you and I'm like, come here, like get over here.
All right, I come over when I see you. When I see you beckon me, I do come over.
I say, Pim, I think you guys have stories that you and life experiences you need to share with each other, and it might be best if you just start with yours in your situation.
So, Chris, I tell him my story. Mina, there she is. So, I was looking for my notes. So I tell him my story, and of course, you know, the details. And I say, I fear you have a similar story.
He tells you his story, which was it's different than yours, but has the same ending. In that he invited the demon in as a patron for himself, and so it wasn't like your story of this being something that you were born into.
Yeah, passed down over generations.
This was like he asked for it, and then realized who he was serving, and then has spent 100 years or so trying to find others who are under the master's control, and he has found so far you're the last one that he's found, and you were the 12th.
I look at him and I say, things are starting to change. And I say, I imagine that Pim right now, even though he's trying to keep a straight face, his eyes are very wet, and every once in a while, a drop from the corner of his eye just hits the table and splashes. And though he's trying to control himself, there's tears of regarding his story and what he's going on. And he says, there may be hope for the 12, us 12. There is a patron who has reached out to me and helped me. Her name is Kamina. I believe she may be our answer. She may be the one that can get us and pull us out of this horrible situation.
The goddess, Kamina?
Do I know she's a god?
Yeah, she's got a temple.
You
Oh,
better.
okay. Yeah. Oh, that's right. I did. I went to her temple. I tried to find her. Yeah, that's right. Yes, the goddess Kamina has sought us out, sought me out, I should say. But I believe that if you and the other 10 were to turn to her, she would answer your call also. I think it's our first step. Can you bring news to those 12 and so Chris, do I know of any temple that is like, or any place, essentially any city that has a significant temple dedicated to Kamina?
I mean, there's a lot of them. Are you looking for like the closest one?
No, not necessarily. The largest one.
Stand by.
The one with the most followers, the highest dedication to them, highest followers. Oh, and I need to write this down in my notes. It's out here, isn't it? Yeah.
Hold on. It would be there's debate on that. There is rumored to be the largest temple within the Vale. Um, but it's kind of inaccessible. So the other one would be in the floating city of Rith. You're muted.
So, what city is that in, Chris?
What?
The floating city of.
The floating city of Rith?
Yes.
Riff.
It's Rith. The floating city of Rith.
Oh, is that where it is? Thank you. That's the country. The country of Valacor. Got you. All right. So let me write this down. Okay. So I say to him, I think there's hope yet. Can you go and gather the 11 or the 10 others and meet me at her temple in Rith? Just go there every day, reach out to her, and see if she responds to you, to all of you. And I can't go there now. I'm on another path right now that I must finish for the friends here. But I promise that I will be back there, and we will talk, and we will see what Kamina has in store for us. Perhaps there's a way for us to break this curse, and even maybe perhaps exact some revenge.
He says, exchange one master for another. I don't want any part of this anymore.
I felt the same way. But there are different masters. We've seen it even in this world here. There are some who are bad masters, and there are some who are good. And while I believe none of us wants to serve under a master, there is, keep in mind the idea that at least we can better our spot in life under a better master, a more caring master, a more loving master. I did not come to this right away either. I resisted Kamina for quite a while, and I would expect the same from you and the other 10. Maybe some won't.
Give me a persuasion check, Tim.
Yeah, sure. I'm +7 in persuasion, but I'm going to roll it in here so you can see it.
Guidance.
Too late.
Oh, good. Too late? He said it before it even rolled.
What do you mean
Okay.
too late?
Does that pass or fail, Chris? Because I can.
You have a plus, don't you?
7, yeah. 18.
Okay. So 19, 18.
That fails.
Michael, re-roll it.
Guidance.
Got that one.
So that's a D20 plus a D4, right?
Correct.
Plus my 7. That's worse.
Well, add the D4.
Yep.
Hey.
21. 21.
21 total?
21 total.
Still fails.
He looks at you and says, so you swear by the name of this goddess that if I gather these brothers and sisters of ours, we will rid ourselves of the Dark One?
Just check. I gotta check my am I chaotic good? Am I chaotic evil? Do I lie? Do I not lie?
Am I good or bad? I don't know.
I don't see it on here. I know I wouldn't have been bad.
Unless you've been hiding it from us this whole time.
Yeah. Neutral good. I'm neutral good. No, I can't guarantee it. I wish I could. And if you want to ask me if I believe it will be true, yes. In my heart, I believe that this is true. But I'm not going to lie to you. I think you've had enough of that in your life. That demon is enough to ruin anyone's life. I'm not here to lie to you anymore. But in my heart, I believe this is the only way. Alatar is reading a book that I can't read. He's trying to find a way to break this. He's a good man. He's only abandoned me once.
Just once.
Just I just look over, like give him the side eye.
But it was to save.
Excuse me.
But it was but, and I smile at him. It was to save the world.
Save the world.
That's a different story altogether. A story he can tell. Because I was afraid I wasn't as honorable as him.
Are these companions of yours the saviors?
Yes, we are the saviors.
Saviors of, and then add whatever king is.
Yes. I think it's just saviors now.
I think
we graduated.
Yeah. Saviors of Amon. Maybe that's it.
Of everywhere.
Well, isn't the whole country called Amon?
Emeras.
Emeras, yeah. That must be another book I'm reading. Eamon. Yeah, Emeras. Yes, they are.
When should we expect you in Rith?
As soon as I can. We have another task at hand because the patch that they made to save the world, it is tearing again. And we need to fix that before we can ever fix our situation. Because if we don't fix that, our situation won't matter.
Man, Pim's really grown up in these past 7 years.
Yeah. Well, how many years were you with him again?
7.
6.
No, it wasn't all 7. You had to find him and do stuff.
Right,
oh, yeah, that's beforehand. Right. 6. That's
6.
right. That's
it was
right.
6 years. Yeah.
All right. We shall wait for you in the floating city of Rith.
Pray. Talk to the priest and the priests and the priestess. Learn as much as you can about whom we are going to serve. And if not comfortable, let me know. But we should not serve anyone that we don't trust anymore.
He starts packing up his stuff.
And but as he turns to leave, I take the ration that I have again, and I grab his hand, and I say, and I implore you, and I put it in his hand. I'm like, eat.
Eat. I agree. I repeat what he says. Eat. And then I reach into my pocket, and I give him inventory.
All your money.
No. I give him 100 gold. And I say, use this money to feed yourselves and keep yourselves until I return. Got that, Chris? I give him a hearty handshake and say, Kamina be with you.
Pim, in these years, have you like, I don't know, prayed more or reached out to the falling light at all?
You're muted again already.
You must be tapping.
Dave!
Must be tapping the space bar. No, Chris, I don't think he's prayed a little bit more, but he hasn't been faithful. But the situation that had just occurred here recently has been the conversion point for him.
Okay.
Kamina gave him a nice shiny weapon, so like he's like, yes, I love it.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. I was just wondering, because no follower of the falling light would ever leave it at Kamina be with you. But
With
you're not
this-
really a follower yet.
Right, I don't know a lot about her.
Yeah.
Hey, Dave's picture just blinked.
Yep.
It talks.
Lux, you find 400
Oh, mama.
424 shillings.
Oh, that's not as exciting.
What is a shilling?
Yeah, what is a shilling?
Copper.
It's no, it's lower than an iron mark.
What's an iron mark?
Copper?
Copper.
Oh.
So basically, you found one copper piece.
Yeah. I have a whole.
He's
No, it
making
would've-
you feel bad.
It
Is
would
what
have
he's
been.
doing.
It would have been basic. I mean, like how you annotate that on your character sheet is 40 iron marks.
Is that silver? I don't
That's
remember.
copper.
No, that's copper.
So you really robbed the poor.
You just stole 40 copper.
I just give it to Docs. I'm not
They
even
honestly
interested.
just left it there, though.
Yeah. We didn't,
You just leave
you
it in
sweeped it up. You
I
thought it was
just
trash.
cleaning up. Yeah.
like you
I don't
just
even
set it
deal.
in a nice
I don't
pile.
deal with anything but chrome anymore. So this is like, what even is this material?
I mean, and so then you also got 24 silver.
I'll keep the silver. I give the copper to Docs or the iron.
I look over.
They're shillings. They're not even iron.
Shillings. Whatever.
The only one that looks at it wantingly is Pim.
You just gave 100 gold away.
Yeah, that's true.
It's 4 silver. Oh my goodness. All right. Dave, you're back just in time for us to take our break.
Sweet.
There's been a lot of emo stuff happening.
Okay. Someone can catch me up in a little bit then.
Did nothing for the light.
Scott, you sticking around?
Hmm. These are good.
We had some good teamwork for you there, Michael, to get you to pass that persuasion check.
Yeah, no doubt.
Michael, what is your alignment?
Neutral good.
Are you trying to
Nice.
figure out if you're going to have any problems?
No, I'm the biggest thing I learned from that conversation is that I need to change my alignment.
What are you?
I am neutral good.
Yeah, you're definitely not neutral good.
Not anymore, no.
You're definitely more on the neutral, true neutral-ish side.
Yeah. I think maybe chaotic neutral.
Yeah, because you're not lawful. You're the opposite of lawful. You're breaking a law now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
But the question is, do you believe that the law is good in some cases?
Mm-hmm.
So I would say neutral.
Just neutral.
Neutral. Yeah, I think you're true neutral.
I don't really like the alignment system. It's definitely not nuanced enough to like be adaptable to everything.
I typically don't put any weight to any of it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't really use the alignment system. It's like if people are evil, then they're just evil, or if they're good, then they're just good. Like
yeah.
there's no like they have to be one or the other, and
The
changing
only
doesn't
time
do anything.
the only time game mechanics wise it's ever mattered is when we were in Avernus.
And maybe for like paladins, I suppose, depending on like their deity or clerics.
Yeah, I guess they're
And
oaths.
clerics, right?
Yeah.
Because you could lose your deity.
Yeah, maybe that. And maybe I suppose warlocks, since they get their power from someone, but
I'd say that one less so matters.
more than all the others, though. I think
Agreed.
like a fighter could be evil one day, good the next day. I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, absolutely.
I think we call that neutral.
But
They
if
can
they
do whatever you
That's
want.
true.
if they swing too far one direction, then like by
Oh, I see
the
what you're saying.
rules they are evil. Then the next day they do like a good deed. Then by rules they are now good. It's like, well, what's the point, honestly?
And even with paladins, unless they do something very egregious against their god.
Or if you talk about Baldur's Gate, their oath
Mm-hmm.
against their oath.
That can be disastrous, I've learned. Um, yeah, because think about it. Even good people do bad things sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Does that mean that they now all of a sudden they're evil? No, it just means they made a mistake. So the worst I would do to anyone who did that, if they did something truly evil, like let's say they're um, one of the better one of the goody two shoe paladins, and they tortured someone, I might make them have consequences for that.
Makes sense.
I think it's a useful tool for DMs with new players though. And my prime example to that, and Michael probably remembers this, is when I was DMing for the church group. And we had some spontaneous murder hoboing about to occur where they were going to kill a random NPC that they had tied up. They were thinking about torturing him and everything. And I'm like, hold on. What's your alignment?
Right.
Like, you wouldn't do that. Sorry.
Right.
You said you were good. Good people wouldn't just torture a defenseless guy tied to a tree.
Mm-hmm.
You have to find creative, innovative ways to do torture as a good person that you don't mean that it ends
Yeah.
up being torture.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Like, you have to roundabout your way to, like, oh, yeah, you definitely tortured that guy in hindsight.
Yeah.
My party claims that they didn't torture the guard, that they had the Ranger's Drake bite off the person's foot. And they claim that's not torture because they didn't do it. It was the Drake that did
Mm,
it.
But they
uh,
controlled it.
Oh, yeah.
See,
That's like saying, I didn't kill them. This
my
knife
sword
killed
did.
them.
I'm talking about the unintended consequences of I think it was way back, it might have been second edition, so command worked a little bit differently. And we did command, and we were
Oh,
like trying to get stuff
confess.
out of him for confess.
Hmm. That was
And
wasn't that Pathfinder?
I don't think that was the first time we did it.
Got it.
Um I think Chris took it from another time. I think because I have a pretty vivid memory of my cousin. Like we're like confess, and he's like, okay. He's like, so this is what happens. The guy now starts to confess every wrong deed he has ever done in his entire life. And basically, like we're just like listening to this, and it's like by the end of it, he's like, because he's laid all of his misdeeds out in front of him at one time. It's like he's like a broken man
Nice. That's
at
So
good.
this point.
have you had a campaign where someone's alignment's changed?
I've seen someone do that.
Didn't we have one just last campaign?
Yeah, somebody must have done it in Avernus, right? Was it you,
Like,
Oscar? I think
yeah,
it was
didn't
Oscar.
Yeah,
Oscar
Oscar did.
change?
Yeah. He drank that juice and
Dwarkar.
he went bad.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, Dwarkar was like neutral,
He went all
right?
in.
And then went onto the evil spectrum pretty quick.
And yet
Yeah.
all the good characters were like, no, let's give him a chance.
I mean, that
All
was
the good
half
characters
metagaming, though.
It
wasn't
was. I know.
wasn't it just like me? Wasn't I the only other good character besides
Oh, that's
you?
true. Norman and or not Norman, but Dave and Michael were neutral, weren't they?
Yeah, I was
Yep.
gonna say I was like your worst defender on the good spectrum, okay? Because
You were.
I was more chaos, not good
Yeah.
or bad.
It's like, oh, he's serving an evil god. That's fine.
We'll fix him. It'll be okay. Don't worry.
What's good? What's evil?
Yeah, he's my buddy.
Semantics. Not a big deal. So someone catch me up on what's happened for the last hour and a half, 2 hours.
We ruined a concert.
We took a short rest. Some of us got frostbite. You didn't because it was a constitution save. So Chris was like, yeah, he's a barbarian. Of course he passed that.
Plus, I have fur. I mean, duh.
No, this was beyond fur.
We all had winter clothes on too, but we got to wherever we were going. Michael and I had been there. We went to like this tavern. The tavern was way more lively than usual. And the band Obsidian, or just the lead singer of Obsidian, was there. If you remember
Yeah.
from
They were the like creepy dudes, right?
Yeah, sort of, kind of.
Yep, where he like basically sung a song to Michael.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, he did. He did actually sing a song to Michael, because he is here by himself, like a one-man band, and looks horrible. And when he saw Michael, he freaked out
Oh yeah.
and was like, "You ruined my life." Because he serves the same. He basically is in a pact with the same demon. We've discovered.
Okay.
And shortly after that song time, the demon killed his wife. And he was trying to give Michael a message in that song to help him, and we didn't get that at all.
Oops.
and yeah, and so then they exchange stories, and then Michael successfully evangelized for his falling star
with a lot of help.
with help.
Wait, what?
His god, I can't remember his god's name.
Kamina.
Kamina, the falling star.
Falling
So
light.
he was like, "Oh, you know, to fight this demon, you should go to the temple of Kamina." And they're like, "I don't want to change another master for another." And he's like, "No, they're better." And he succeeded,
Oh,
and
he's
so they're like,
recruiting. Got it.
"Mm-hmm."
Okay.
And that's because he was the performance.
I got a kid coming.
Okay.
I got these new dice.
Bone dice.
Oh, I've seen those.
I've never seen anything like that.
Here's the D20.
Oh, I never saw that.
Interesting.
Crazy. Oh.
Aww.
Dave, let her stay up. Just let her stay up.
Yeah, tomorrow's Saturday.
The D8 is like a hip bone, or like a shoulder blade.
Do they roll well?
Yeah, they roll really well.
So literally, you have bones.
Yes. The only one that doesn't roll very well is the D20. It just kind of rolls around. But it rolls high.
Okay.
So I like.
Did you guys
Yes.
strike up a bargain, Dave?
No. She's just in the back. This is like 2 hours past her bedtime because of that music concert. So she's just crazy tired.
How was the concert?
Oh yeah, how was
It's
the
a
concert?
kids' music concert. I mean,
So it was
Amazing.
great.
When
It
you
was
bet.
great.
So
Amazing.
life changing.
Yep. Very
You're not one of those
momentous.
parents that's, oh, it was so wonderful.
Greatest
So
thing I've
anyways,
ever been
the guy
to.
stopped playing when he saw Michael, and so the crowd got really upset. So CeeLo tried to.
I thought this place was abandoned that we were going to.
No, there's some people that live in this city, like in the wreckage of the city,
And
and there was a
because the
lot of
ban-
people here because Obsidian came.
Right.
There was a
Got it.
lot of it was way more packed than we'd ever seen it. CeeLo tried to get up to calm the crowd because
I did.
give them an entertainment. Rolled a 1 on his performance.
I
Naturally.
also did that.
And then Docs was like, "Oh, I'm gonna
Do a docs thing.
escalate the situation." I'm not really sure what his
So
what
do
his
a
thought
docs thing.
process was, but he was like, "I'm gonna send my dog to attack CeeLo, right, to help the crowd, right, of yeah, he's getting beat up, except his dog is a dragon in a place that's war torn from dragons." And
And
so
also,
his
he yelled, "Fight, fight, fight!"
yeah, and so his dragon came out, and everyone panicked and emptied out the bar. Lux and Docs then were going to steal all the money from all the gambling. Learned that it was literally like 40 iron because they're using stuff even smaller denominations than
We would ever
iron.
use.
Okay.
And was like, and I think Lux actually felt bad, and so he's like, okay, I'm not gonna. I'll take the silver, but not.
I
not
took the
this other
silver
stuff.
and I gave all the other stuff to Docs.
Okay. What has
And that's
Norbin
where we
been
are.
doing? This has he just been sitting back and watching?
You haven't been
Okay.
mentioned once.
Perfect. I'm in the corner drinking beer and enjoying the entertainment.
I'm
The ale
crying
here
on the
is
stage.
really bad.
Okay. Tyrion gathers his things. He just puts that bit of beef jerky in his pocket.
No, eat.
I just ate.
And he has one of those harmonica holder things around his neck as he starts playing some somber music as he takes his cart full of instruments and just pushes it away.
The red wedding theme.
Uh,
I remember that from that show.
Very somber. Oh my goodness. This guy's like never thrown a football before in his life. Now he's getting it.
What game are you? What are you watching?
Washington, Oregon, right?
Yeah.
I thought he was talking about Tyrion.
I did too. I'm like, no wonder football doesn't
Tyrion's
exist.
out there and he's like, Blue 42.
Omaha, Omaha.
That was terrible.
What was? Oh, you're still
They
watching.
need to
Watch
put me
it
on the field.
TV. Who is
It's
it?
the
Oregon
Dr.
against
Pepper halftime, like, throw footballs into the can thing.
Oh,
That's great. That would be me. You would make fun of me. I'm the kind of guy that you're yelling at.
CeeLo,
Yes.
as you're still trying to console yourself,
Yes.
you see that the tavern owner, old human man guy, he sits down next to you on the stage, and says, did I hear something about saviors?
Yes. I think I heard something over there about that. Yes. Why do you ask?
Are you all the saviors?
Hold on. Let's see.
What
Chris,
kind of-
what would you have me roll for memory? Real quick.
Intelligence.
Intelligence. Just a
The intelligence
general
saving throw.
intelligence check. No, because I'm too proficient in intelligence saving throws.
What kind of day is CeeLo having? I forgot.
It's a really bad one. So,
Nice.
all right.
Give me
This
his
is just
oatmeal.
gonna do a slash roll 1d20 plus 4. Okay, all right. Yeah, we go by that name sometimes.
What brings the saviors to Shayros?
We came to to get a thing to help the world. And then people made fun of my stories and left because they were so bad. I didn't even get too many words out. I didn't think I was that bad of a storyteller.
Roll what is it? Persuasion.
Okay, I'm good
Or
at that.
what's the lying one? Deception.
Deception. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it straight up does not matter either way. It's a
Matters
plus.
what you're trying to do.
This would be I'm not lying, right? Like this is just persuasion. Oh my gosh, I got a +0, but I rolled a 14, so it's 14. Persuasion, Chris, not deception.
I have found myself, and I guess this whole region has found itself in the need of a savior.
Everybody needs a hero every once in a while.
Where are you lodging for the night?
I think we're lodging here.
Might I provide that lodging for you. And
Silo's gonna commit us to something.
After a good night's sleep, perhaps we talk.
You would do that for us? Even after my bad story?
I would love nothing more than to hear your stories.
Really?
Yes.
I just go into just
Hesitated,
some incoherent ramblings on how I form basic magic trinkets right now, Chris.
Okay.
Don't answer his question at all. I just do that.
He kind of like what you do with old people, right? You kind of like guide them along, right? And like,
Yeah.
He does he that's what he's doing with you. He like helps you off the stage, lets you continue talking. And he's like, if you all are ready to go, then might I show you to your lodgings for the night?
This guy's very nice, guys. So we should listen to him.
I'll take some lodging.
With no debate, then he just leads you out of the tavern. Is anybody following?
Well, I thought
Yeah.
wasn't that the owner of this tavern?
Uh-huh.
So Chris, we stayed here before. Was the lodging not here?
No, you guys stayed here.
I am following him. He's
I'm
a
gonna be like,
kind man.
CeeLo is
hold on.
he's in.
Hold on.
Someone's listening.
I grab CeeLo and pull him back. I'm like, aren't we staying here?
He said he would give us lodging, and he listened to my stories, Alatar. So
That's great. I pat
we-
CeeLo on the head.
we are
Like, that's
going,
great.
and
That's
I
great.
keep trying to go.
And I just hold on to you. Like, I'm asking the innkeeper, Chris. I'm like, aren't we staying here?
I'm walking while he's holding me, thinking I'm making progress.
He says, for the saviors, I have something much more suitable in mind.
Insight.
I'm
Oh.
sold.
Insight? Roll insight.
I mean, I'm not good at these, but oh god, no. I believe him.
I do too.
What's
I
my
probably did worse
insight?
than you.
No, I'm not even rolling, Dave. He listened to me.
That's about how
What's
bad
my
I rolled.
insight?
Yeah.
I will guidance myself.
You're muted, Michael.
I believe. I'm right beside CeeLo. I'm like, let's go, buddy.
Yep,
let's
me
go.
too. What is my insight?
What's
Oh
that
yeah,
one, like,
2.
Shrek
I got
that-
a 2.
Nice.
1.
He's a
Ooh,
nice
I
guy.
doubled yours.
31.
31 for
31.
insight?
31.
Holy cow.
Well, now you're gonna have to convince all of us not to go. So
Yeah, that's right. Alatar could know this guy's leading us to a trap to kill all of us, but
I
we
know.
are on board with this guy.
Would you get Lux and Docs? Did you guys roll?
No, I believe. I didn't roll.
Oscar, you're muted.
I'm neutral in this whole situation, so
Could be good, could be bad.
yeah, whatever.
I'm here for a good time. With a 31, Alatar, you get the feeling that this guy is wanting nothing but goodwill towards you all,
Okay.
but also the sense that he's hiding something.
Okay.
Alatar, I mean, this guy's treating Silo
I'm
really
not.
good.
I just like he says that, and I just say, okay, and I let him lead the way.
I'm following him, man. This guy is my new best buddy
I'm
right
still
now.
holding on to CeeLo. He's not getting away from me.
Like, hey, hold my hand. Hold my hand. Hold hands while you cross the street.
That's right.
No, I'm holding on to the back of his cloak because he's like, I feel like he's just like, let's go. And I'm just like,
Absolutely.
okay.
That's what's happening.
That's exactly what's happening. Okay. He leads you through town. It is snowing hard now. So he leads you through town, not too far away, but it looks like, I mean, just like the worst of the worst, as far as the destruction is concerned.
Chris, as we're going, I'm gonna like kind of walk over to Pim and just be like, I don't think anything bad per se, but this guy is hiding something from us.
He's hiding how much he loves us, Alatar.
CeeLo, silence.
He actually just cast silence on you.
I look at you and I go, I don't get the same feeling.
I am
I'll keep my
extremely
eyes
positive that I am correct in this matter.
I think
Tim's like, I'm not getting that at all. I like that.
Yeah,
I think
I'll keep my eyes open, but I just agree with him, but deep down I'm barely keeping any of my eyes open because I am Alatar
more
seemed-
sure
yeah.
about this than almost anything in my entire life. If you look at my rolls, I literally cannot roll better. Like,
I think you're right, Alatar. He just likes us so much, and you just fail to grasp it. So
I'm not saying that
you're
he's trying
missing
to do...
the trees for the forest.
CeeLo, shh. I say, I'm not saying that he's planning any ill will towards us. I'm just saying he's hiding something.
I told you what he's hiding.
Okay.
Maybe he's
let's
hiding
not
more
talk
goodwill.
about it anymore.
He
Okay.
Is our friend.
Goodwill. That's what
I'm gonna walk away. I'm gonna pull CeeLo with me.
Alatar, you tried.
I'm gonna meander over to Lux, and I'm gonna give Lux the same spiel there. Of just
I say almost the exact same
That's
things.
fine. That's fine. I just say Lux. I'm like, I don't think it's anything nefarious, but I just get the sense that this guy is hiding something from us. So just keep your eyes peeled.
Keep your eyes peeled for friendship, Lux.
We got to put him down. We got to put him down. Hopefully it doesn't come to that. But
he's gonna put
like
us down to bed.
I don't think it's that. I don't know what it is though. But it's.
CeeLo, do you want some oatmeal?
Something.
Maybe when we get to it, we can make you some oatmeal.
That sounds wonderful. You guys are the best.
All right, buddy. We'll fix you up, right?
Thank you. Man, my friends are great. And I made a new one today.
You did.
That guy really identified the weakest link in the group at that moment.
I love how he just like his bar is totally destroyed and he's just like, all right, let's go.
No. I guess
the windows are shattered, tables are broken. And...
Think about it. Dragons attack all the time. This is just an everyday event.
We didn't do that though, did we?
No,
we definitely caused it to happen.
Yeah, we caused it to happen.
We
didn't physically break the window, but
and the word
caused
we
the window to be
is the
broken.
royal we, but in reality,
how did we cause it?
Me.
It was Doc's.
No.
Yeah.
He sent his dragon out. Everybody like panicked and dove through the windows and like stampeded people on the
Oh,
way
that is
out.
100% not our fault. No, that's on them. I'm
Yeah,
okay
it's
with
all
them.
Docs. I agree. It's just Docs.
It's just Doc's
Wait, what?
fault.
I was going up there. I was going to handle it a lot more calm than you did. So
Doc's just lobs grenades. He doesn't do any pinpoint
I
stuff.
at least
He's
try
just
to have a little bit of subtlety.
And I thought the dog performance would have worked.
it did. You did something.
They stopped fighting.
They did.
You guys follow Zerleth through like I said, not too far away from the tavern, but definitely into like some pretty rough look. I mean, it just looks like a pile of rubble. And he kind of like moves looks like just like a rag out of the way that looks like on the other side of it, it should just be a pile of rubble. But it's not. There's light shining through. And he beckons you to follow him as he steps through this kind of ramshackle doorway.
Like, is it going into the ground or just like into a ruined building?
It looks like it's going into a pile of bricks and debris.
That's super weird. I look at everyone.
I'm going, man.
I'm going to.
Is this not weird to you guys?
I feel like we've seen weirder.
Oh,
I mean, we just saw a huge glob monster.
Let's just see how this plays out.
He's our friend.
okay. I'll go in last.
I'm going in first if it's up to me.
Stilo's diving through. All right, CeeLo, you go in first, and you walk into it looks like it would be like the inside of some very luxurious mansion. There are roaring fires. Here you go from being wet and cold, and miserable to just like, man, it just kind of lifts your spirits, being in this the entryway to this grand mansion. There are two grand staircases going up the side walls of the entryway. There's a side room or a door on your right, and then two large double doors in front of you, where they are like 50 feet tall.
Impressive.
This is very nice. You are a good friend.
He's not there.
Oh. Where'd he go? Weren't we following him?
You were.
And now he's gone.
Are my spidey senses going off yet?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, do we feel good?
Yeah, does that change my attitude at all?
What's your attitude?
He
I rolled a
loves
1,
him.
so I thought he was like up and up. But now that he's gone,
It feels good to be in here.
okay.
And so he was you thought he was a good guy. Turns out to be a great guy.
Yeah, it's wonderful in here. It's warm.
Docs, your dog leaps out of you unsummoned.
Okay.
Leaps out, kind of like puts his hands down and like shakes his tail, like he wants to play, and then jumps back into you, and then jumps out of you, and then like runs around you, jumps back in you, jumps out of you, and he's just kind of like,
I
Got the
don't like
zoomies.
this. I don't like this feeling.
This guy is just so wonderful. Even the doggy likes it.
Uh, but I feel good as well.
Uh-huh.
So,
All right.
well, I mean,
Guess it would be. I think you have some explaining to do, my friend.
He's not here.
He's not here.
Yeah, but I don't think he's far.
can I
Are
get
the
out?
doors far? Are they far away?
What do you mean?
Like, is it like a big long hallway with these doors, or can we like walk up and try to open them?
No, it's not a hallway at all. It's an entryway.
Oh,
And so like the doors are like 20 feet from you.
yeah.
The big double doors are 20 feet from you.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if they move.
They do?
All right. Well, I'm gonna peek in.
You
Yeah, let's-
see as you kind of peek through the door, you watch as this man walks into this huge room and like slowly transforms into a silver dragon.
Whoa!
I
Did we-
slowly pull the door back shut. And I look at Alatar and I just kind of like.
I'm like, yeah. I walk over.
What's his face? The barman. Didn't catch his name. Is a dragon in there. I saw him, kind of lumber and then
What
protrude
color?
silver.
Oh, then
So
we're probably fine.
we're
Let's go.
probably fine, but I
See?
just,
No, no.
I told you all. This guy's
Give a-
great.
Out
give
of
a heads
character.
up.
Out of character. Dudes, the Draconians were
This
silver
guy's
too.
Yeah, this guy's people, and we killed him.
So I'll let you go ahead. I'll just kind of hang towards the back in case things go awry. I don't want to be too close when the lead starts flying.
Okay. No, I know. I figure they're probably connected to him in some way, but
Luxy chamber around.
Yep.
Let's go talk to our new friend. I'm going for the door.
Calmly open the door. And you say there's a silver dragon in here, Chris?
Mhm.
How big?
Gargantuan?
Is that ancient?
It's the non-fighting kind. You know, the kind that we don't fight.
Yes,
The
but
kind that we will
we
certainly
might need
lose
him
to
to
if you wanted to
fight.
fight.
Yeah.
No, it's huge. So you would imagine he's an adult.
Okay.
I don't see this yet, right? I'm not in the room.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. As I open the door, I looked at Lux. I'm like, you might want to help Docs. This isn't probably going to go well.
All right. I go over to Docs and I kind of like take a knee and put my hand on his shoulders. I'm gonna need you to man up here, Docs.
Always.
There's some no, you say that, but there's some things in this room that you're gonna kind of. I've seen you lose it before, and now is not the time for that to happen. So just keep your wits.
Wait, why is that? Why is that?
Strengthen your
Why
resolve.
is that?
You'll see. Just
You hear CeeLo yell, "He's a big dragon!"
Alatar,
just
do
see,
you
like-
you open the doors?
I open the doors and I walk in. And I'm guessing he's like sitting there waiting for us.
He's pacing back and forth.
Okay. So I'll walk in and I'll be like, "Oh, so that's what you were hiding."
Doc starts screaming, "He's gonna eat me!"
I said, keep it calm, relax. Come on,
Kaida
boy.
jumps out of you again. Boom. And remember, Kaida's a large creature. Right now. And she just picks you up, just like grabs you by the
Scruff.
Kaida does that?
It's not the scruff in the neck. It's just by your clothing.
The
And
collar.
picks you up and just
And
like
then
runs into the room.
I try to I pull out a knife and I try to cut the thing off, clothing off.
You just start stabbing Kaida. No!
Ah!
You take 10 points of damage.
Wait, so Kaida's doing this without me commanding her?
Yes.
Well, that is scary.
Desummon, desummon.
Can I?
Yeah.
Oh, I'll desummon her.
He goes flying at the dragon at like 30
Yeah,
miles an hour.
you like she's like running, and then she like disappears, and you're like just skidding on the ground, and you see Kaida jump out of you again, and then start like she's got you by the foot and just like dragging you in.
I'm like screaming, groveling. My nails are like scratching the ground.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah, and I
What
try
did
to
I just
desummon her
say?
all the time.
Like I open the doors, I'm like, oh, so that's what you're hiding, and then boom, like chaos on the side. I'm just like,
I'm running in, man. This
I
guy's
start.
great.
Yeah, I start yelling to the group. I'm a sacrifice. I'm a sacrifice.
it's like I look back at Lux and I'm like, good job, man.
I
Good job.
tried.
Wait, good job.
No, sarcasm.
It's sarcasm.
Right?
Yeah.
Like,
In the back of mind, Pim's going, if we could only be so lucky.
I like. I try to like pull out my longbow and try to like execute myself with a longbow.
You have a gun now, you know.
I know, that's the funny part. Well, I either got a long rifle, which I'm probably too short to point at myself, pull the trigger,
That's true.
but then also a longbow that I probably can't do either way. So
It's your
I tried to
life now.
desummon her again. Does she desummon?
Yep.
And the same thing happens again.
But you are in the room. This silver dragon paces back and forth, and says, "You call yourself the saviors, and saviors are exactly what we need right now."
Anything for you, best buddy.
CeeLo, what have you gotten us into here?
He wanted to help us.
Is
Look
there, like,
at this place.
Are there tables or something, Chris? Like,
Sure.
I sit at a table and I pull out my pack and I'm like, I'll start making some oatmeal.
Thank you.
I'm listening. I'm listening. Go ahead.
I go, hey, CeeLo.
Yes, I know it. Lux told me it's coming. I'm gonna
Go
eat
get
it
it.
with
Go
my
wait.
I'm gonna eat it with my new best buddy right here, and he's a big dragon, Alatar.
Gosh. Yes, I see that.
I haven't seen one of these in ages, Alatar. And I guess even longer than that because time.
Okay.
And I walk closer to the dragon.
Okay. You'll have to excuse our. Oh, Chris isn't there.
Chris is not there at all.
Makes you Mr. Rue, doesn't it?
I'm not. I am that bad.
Yeah.
on the other side.
Yeah.
Instead of me being grouchy all the time, you're just overly happy all the time.
That's right.
See,
Listen,
but the nice thing is I could be like, Aru, go talk us out of this situation.
you could say it to CeeLo too. It just would not go the way you want it to.
Yeah, and notice how I'm not saying that to
I know,
CeeLo.
isn't it great?
It's
But
funny.
it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
He's gonna talk regardless of whether you say it or not.
I mean,
I'm always happy to inject chaos in the group, guys. That's my favorite thing.
No, you don't say.
yeah. The problem is we have two of you now.
That is true.
I mean, to be fair, there's chaos and then there's chaos. And
yeah.
I think Evan might be chaos, but Wesley, you're chaos.
Mine's controlled. Like I have a
Yes.
vision for my chaos.
Yeah, your chaos is like a coordinated chaos.
Yeah. Wesley's is shoot from the hip and see what happens.
Shoot from the hip with the eyes closed.
Like,
After
well,
turning a
they
few
gave
circles.
me me
Yeah.
a light grenade, so I might as well pull a pin and throw it out there. Like,
Yeah, why else would I have it, right?
Well, he sets up
what's the worst
he
gonna
sets up
happen?
like a minefield. You got to walk in it, you know.
You could go around it.
It's like all your characters are just reincarnations of each other.
I mean,
Blame
this
it on my
one.
first roll ever. It was the Tabaxi. I'm born into it.
The Tabaxi was the Tabaxi
Tabaxi
rogue
pudding.
who couldn't shoot a bow and could not, for the life of him, ever move around and be stealthy.
Yeah, because Wesley was the whole reason you guys had a big encounter, because he failed the stealth check as a rogue.
As a rogue.
Oof. That's rough.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I was with Tabaxi. I get all those buffs too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He says, I don't know what anyone said in response to that, but he doesn't really care what you guys said in response to it. He says, our children have been stolen.
That's not good. Where did they go? Who took your children?
These
This is working. Okay.
enemies, Glixoxel and Rafaxothed.
Means nothing to me.
Gesundheit,
Bless
I
you.
say as I'm mixing my.
What feeds the draconian armies are the eggs of my kin.
You don't happen to have any shiny green eggs, do you?
That's mean.
I do not.
Okay.
It's checking.
Checking for a friend, literally.
Why do they eat them? What is the benefit there?
Are they the ones that are changing those creatures that keep attacking us? Just before we got in here, there were some silver draconians. Are they your children? Have they been changed?
Those were my friends. Did you see them on the road? They were
My
gonna
children, they were
find.
coming home.
They were on their way scouting for the eggs. Maybe they had them.
My children no longer.
Oh, that's good.
They were your children.
Why?
How can
This
we
is
help?
This
Yeah.
is sad.
What can we do?
I know where my kin are being held. But I cannot free them myself.
But you're big and strong,
Yeah.
and we're small.
Yes.
Why can't you free them?
Because I'm not a savior.
He's got a point, guys.
Okay, CeeLo. Let him keep talking.
I don't. I'm sorry. Sorry.
You understand?
Has Lux, are you done making the oatmeal?
Yeah.
Oh, please.
Did you see my message?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just making sure. So, I want to make sure.
So did you give it to CeeLo?
Yeah, I would walk it
Okay.
over and say, "Here, buddy, just have
Oatmeal and
some
a friend
spoonfuls."
who's a big dragon, but it's sad that he's got. This is sad, isn't it, Lux?
I give Alatar a little nod, like,
I've yet to take a bite. I'm just
Nod in
continually
the
running
wink.
my mouth talking
Shove it in
right
his
now.
mouth.
I'm
I
just
say,
holding the
CeeLo,
book.
eat your oatmeal before it gets cold.
Yeah, you're right. Cold oatmeal doesn't do very well, but it's cold outside, Alatar.
CeeLo,
So
eat your oatmeal.
yeah, and I just take the spoon and I go, and I'm just talking like between each bite.
Perfect. As long as you're eating it.
You get one spoonful down, and you get very woozy.
Oh, this oatmeal doesn't make me feel good.
Good choice, Lux.
Did you just drug one of her own people with your
He's been drugging him. Did you guys not realize that?
I've never made normal oatmeal this entire
Yeah.
time.
He's always spiked it.
Philo,
It
I need you to
worked.
make a
told us that.
Constitution save.
It usually
yes.
works. I might have overdone it this time though.
17.
Ooh.
It's
You-
good.
No.
You guys were worried. It's delicious.
17.
Yeah.
You proceed to vomit
Oh,
all over yourself
I
and pass out.
don't feel so.
It kind of worked.
I look at Lux and I'm like,
Wow, this is turning chaotic.
I just lean
'cause
over and I'm like, I might have overshot it just a little bit.
don't change the recipe. It works.
Right. I'll stick with one from now on. Stupid, 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 stupid. I walk over and I like put my finger up to the dragon and just put my finger on CeeLo's neck to make sure there's a pulse, and I'm like, all right, we're good. Go ahead.
Anyways,
What can we do?
what can we do?
Like I said, I know where they're being held. I would request that the group of you, finds a way to free my kin and whatever power is holding them.
Guys, I forget. Why are we up here in the first place?
Oh my gosh, are all of you CeeLo right now? Good lord.
I
We're
pick up the
getting
bowl of oatmeal. Here you go, Pim.
We're,
I take it. I take it subconsciously.
we need the bobble, right? It's the bobble is what we're here for.
Yes.
Look over at
Okay.
CeeLo. Put
We
Jack down.
potentially can help you, but you must know that if we do this, we need your help in return.
You will have whatever I can give you.
Well, I think you need to understand what we're asking for beforehand, because this is no small task. We need to acquire an item from the White Dragon, because I do not remember what.
Glizexal.
I can give you the name of that. Yeah, I think that's right. Whatever you just said over there.
Yeah, I'm looking at it.
Glixexol.
Yeah. Holdbringer.
What kind of item?
A magical artifact of great power.
It's a bobble.
Specifically, something that belongs to one of the 9.
If you help me, we will help you.
Very good.
Who's we?
My kin.
The ones we're gonna free.
Gotcha.
And I'm guessing others.
But you guys look as ragged as Shayros herself. Might I entice you to a warm bed and a hot meal?
That would be fantastic.
All right. He shows you whatever you guys want, individual rooms, pairing up. It's up to you, but you guys get rooms. And he makes good on his promise of a hot meal that is delicious.
Heroes
Delicious.
Feast style?
What was that?
Is it Heroes Feast style?
No.
Oh. That'd be nice to be going on.
I forgot about Heroes Feast. I forgot that was like a
I
thing.
still need a few more levels to.
Yeah, you do.
I think
Was
it's level
nice.
6, right?
It's a level 7 spell,
Ooh,
It's a level 7 spell.
I think.
You guys might not get Heroes Feast in the campaign.
That's crazy high.
Chris doesn't want to let us go that high.
I think.
It's a 6th-level
Six.
spell.
Is it 6?
Six.
Okay. All right. I apologize.
That's like 10 or 11, I think. Then, right?
Yeah. Still a ways
Is-
away.
Is anyone wanting to do anything tonight besides just rest?
Sorry about that. That was
I
not
guess
my
I
intention.
will clean up CeeLo.
But
Unless
now we
Dox
know,
is going
right?
to.
You're gonna have to carry
Two
Doc
is
out
too
'cause
much.
Pretty
the
sure.
whole entire
Oh, that's right.
conversation-
Dox is done. Okay.
Yeah, I was just prostrate on the ground, frozen. The whole
Pretty
entire
sure
conversation.
Pim can
I
do
love
that
how,
with
I love how the dragon just
prestidigitation.
like didn't
I
even
can.
acknowledge you.
Yeah.
If I have it. I don't know if I have prestidigitation.
Yeah, you do.
That was like your big thing.
Yeah, that
Because
was
you're
Yeah.
in.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's right, because I have to clean myself off. Wrong character.
Yeah.
Yes, because
Yeah.
I'm always cleaning myself off. I don't do it as often now that I have a suit that doesn't get
Alatar.
dirty.
Unless you've changed over 7 years.
Yeah. Pim's become just a little bit more rugged.
He
Which
has,
is still cleaner than the rest of us.
probably.
Yeah. Okay. Then yeah, like get CeeLo taken care of, have a meal, light conversation. I will spend. Well, I guess we're not keeping watch here. And so I will spend all the rest of the time that I have the extra. I guess the extra hours of me not sleeping reading that book, Chris.
Okay. Anyone else?
I don't think I get an option, right?
No.
That's what I thought.
I'm gonna explore this place.
Okay.
Like he didn't say
Yeah.
anything about like, don't go beyond the third set of doors, or anything like that, right? Yeah. Okay, then I'm just going.
Don't
Do
go
I see
into the
Norvin
West
going?
Wing. Stay away from the library.
Do I see Norbin? Are you just going about?
Yep. I'm looking like I'm going to my room, but I don't know where my room's at, so I'm just gonna keep going. Kind of
Okay, I'm
thing.
gonna follow you.
Okay. I'm basically just opening every door that I see.
Norbin.
What?
As you
Looking for a
walk
way out?
past. Oh, go.
No. What? Why would we look for a way out? Wouldn't that be like the front door we came in?
He's taking me out.
Take you out, like, to dinner?
Get me out of here.
I mean, you can leave, I'm sure, on your own. I don't think that's a good idea. It's cold out there.
Knock me out.
Okay.
Go eat some oatmeal.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Docs,
Okay, here you
Docs
go.
remembers. He like pulls out a syringe,
Half a
just
spoon.
injects.
Just half a spoon, though.
Straight oatmeal.
Only in D&D.
You just mainline oatmeal.
Yes.
Only in D&D.
All right. Docs, give me a Constitution save. You can choose to fail.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to a fail.
Okay. Norbin, he like vomits, and just passes out, falls to the floor.
Is Pim anywhere around, or are you already gone?
I don't think I would have been gone that fast. I think this happened pretty quickly, so I'd still be around.
Then I'm gonna, as I'm walking off, I'm gonna call out, Pim, another cleanup.
I just glare at Lux. Just glare at him. Cast precipitation on Docs. Clean him up. I do not pick him up though.
Well, does Pim know? I don't know if Pim has any inkling of me. Like,
It's like, this is bad oatmeal.
yeah,
That's what
I
I'm
don't
thinking.
know why.
I'm
why
thinking
do
you
I
made bad
know?
oatmeal.
I remember that I know though, right,
I don't
Oscar?
know
We
if-
talked
I don't-
about it.
like 7 years ago.
Right, but like I don't know.
And no, we remember
7 years ago, man.
I had you convinced that I was an addict. I don't know if did you ever find out that I was actually dealing?
No, I knew that you spiked the oatmeal.
Oh,
Wait, are you putting Bane in the oatmeal?
maybe.
No, why would he do that? That is so wrong.
What did you think he was doing? That's exactly what I just got.
Philo is an incidental drug addict.
Oh,
It's
man.
fine.
what I said.
Just
That's what I was
embrace it.
referring
It's
to.
fine.
I'm very interested to see if CeeLo and Docs wake up tomorrow like, oh man, I need something. I really need something. Yeah,
Telling
so
you.
I mean, if Pim was looking at me shaking his head, I'd be like, the oats must have been bad. They were them oats we took from that field 7 years ago. So
Same oats. Been holding on to them.
remember the first time I made oatmeal is when we went to that town that had the fields and we were in the
Just
tower.
get rid of them. This is gross. Get rid of
Yeah,
them.
you're Pim. You're right. You're right. I'm glad you're around. You got that air of wisdom about you.
I guess I didn't know what you used to spike it.
That's
I
my
guess you
game,
didn't
man.
tell
It's
me, and I didn't.
just
Ask.
Bane. It's
And I
all
didn't
Bane.
ask.
And apparently 3 doses is too much. So
3.
we learned something new today.
Even I don't take 3.
Jeez, man. You're
Yeah.
trying to kill me.
Well, originally I had it 2, and then he kept talking, and I made it 3. So
There are consequences to your talking.
now we know. You're right, Alatar. You said just stick to the recipe. I will do that from now on.
Yeah.
Maybe I should have some of that
But
oatmeal.
we also know that 3, if we need to just get him out real quick. Because
He'll
I
throw up,
I
but
think
The off
he's
switch.
He's just gonna keep taking I think he's gonna stick with the oatmeal. So we got some wiggle room here. We got the situational oatmeal.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait a
Norbin.
minute. Are you keeping? I just told you to get rid of it. Are you going to keep it?
No, I'm gonna take it and throw it away in my room right now. Not that
But-
well, yeah, the actual bowl of oatmeal I'm getting rid of. Yeah, I'm not keeping that.
The old oats. You're not going to. I just told you to get rid of the oats, and now you're saying you're going to give 3 doses to him?
that wasn't an in-game
Yeah,
conversation.
this was all out of game.
yeah.
None of that was in game
Okay.
because I'm
Okay.
not near Lux. I'm not near here for any of this. Alatar
okay.
is reading
Yeah.
that book.
I think Alatar is the only one that knows that I have ever put anything in the oatmeal.
Yeah,
It doesn't
he
know
doesn't
what it is.
He doesn't know what it is. He just thinks because I'm an alchemist, so he probably thinks I'm putting just some like calming herbs in there or something.
I think
Nope.
that's what you told me. I think it was
Probably.
something like I think you must have said something, and I was like,
Probably.
Hey, it worked.
No, it's,
Okay.
It's hardcore drugs.
amazing. I love how you're like you passively convinced Alatar that you're like this like benign person, and he's just like, yeah, cool.
But
Okay.
in reality,
He's a drug lord.
31 insight walking around here. Lux is
But
a
Alatar
good
ha-
guy.
Alatar has no reason to doubt me at this point, right?
No.
Like,
Right.
So
Like, I think I firmly believe that he is going to uncover this at some point, but
yeah,
you haven't been doing business, and so
great. It's gonna be bad when this all comes to light.
It'll
But
be
we'll
fine.
crash that. We'll cross that
Yeah.
bridge when we come to it.
Crash that bridge when we come to it.
yeah, we'll burn that bridge
Burn
when we
that
get there.
bridge.
Norbin, while all of this is going on, you're just walking and opening doors.
Yep. Look for anything interesting.
You walk past the doors of all the people that you know, like, oh, okay, Alatar's in this room, they're in this room, got it. You open up the first door, and you're right back to Alatar.
Can I see the door I previously came from? Where like his door was before?
Uh-huh.
Is Alatar in his room?
When, like, as you're standing there open with the door open?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna leave the door open and walk backwards as I'm staring at the door to the other door that's closed.
You're like walking backwards, the door closes by itself.
Well, that's not fair. So it's like one long hallway?
Uh-huh.
Of infinite doors that all
Man,
lead to the same place.
Please open up the room.
They
Please
all
open
lead
up
to
the door to my
Alatar.
room one more time, Norbin. Come on, do it.
So all the doors. Nope. You know what? Let's see what I've got. Do I have anything big enough?
I would like to rage at each door and break them down.
I am going to prop open a door with something. A hand axe.
Are you gonna prop open my door?
Sure.
I see you open my door for the third time now, and prop it open, and I'm reading, and I'm like, it's a magical space, Norbin. He's not gonna let you go, and he's only gonna let you go where he wants.
No, I got this. I can crack the code.
I can beat
You're
this
not-
game. I can beat
You're
this
not
game.
gonna crack the code.
So I prop it open,
Okay.
and I'm going to use my boost pack to boost quicker to the last door that
Okay.
he was at.
All right. So you keep the door open. You open up another door, and now you have entered a dimension beyond time and space. You are within a tesseract right
Yes.
now.
Glitched out of the map.
You fall through the map.
It is
Oh,
the Matrix.
sweet. But that means I can travel outside of the normal bounds of the map.
Norbin has died to fall damage.
Yes.
We
I
just
can
all see that
float.
notification
I
pop
can
up.
fly. So it's okay.
You open up that door. What do you think you see?
I don't know. I'm waiting for you to
These
tell me.
memes.
Come up with it.
You see, I mean, you glimpse the space beyond the event horizon. You like your mind is just gone.
This is the Aru stares into the void and the void stares back moment again.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And so you open that door and you're frozen. You're like your mind is going on a journey.
Cool.
Oh, you're being for real here. This is actually what's happening to him.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
He doesn't need them.
I'll ride the journey.
You don't have a choice. it is
So
happening.
he just like left with my door propped open.
Yes, your door is still propped open.
After like 5 or 10 minutes, I'm just gonna like, what did you prop it open with?
A hand axe.
I'm just gonna like go and just like knock the hand axe out of the way so the door closes. Do they open in or out, Chris?
into the rooms.
Okay, so I wouldn't like go into the hallway to see this.
No.
I would just like toss the hand axe out into the hallway, and the door would close. Back to reading and taking notes and stuff.
All right. Anyone else want to do anything? Okay. You all get a long rest.
Awesome.
Even
That's
Norman?
what I want.
Even Norman.
All right. Oh, also, Chris, can I make another of my nightly things, right? I'm making another greater healing potion.
Okay.
Stock materials, I now have 30.
Health is back.
Do I end my journey
Pills are
in the
back.
morning?
No.
Okay.
Whoever's the first awake, I'm guessing Alatar, right? Or Lux.
Well, yeah, I mean, him and I both only need 4 hours, but I'm also like I've got this book, so I'm not exactly like rushing out. Like,
Yeah. So it would be Lux then.
Yeah.
As you enter into the hallway, you just see Norbin, his hand still on the door, just frozen in the hallway.
I look around, like, why am I the one that has to deal with whatever's happening right now?
Your pilot.
Norbin, what you got going on over there?
No response.
You didn't need any of that oatmeal, did you? I guess I walk over.
Honestly, I would probably be immune to the oatmeal anyway.
True.
Yeah,
true.
slightly less of an effect. Like, do I see anything?
No, you're looking into an empty room.
Did it turn into an empty room once I closed the door?
We will never know.
Okay.
I'll like wave my hand in front of his face, maybe like tap him on the snout a little bit.
He's catatonic.
Oh boy.
Oh, I get it. Catatonic.
Can I shut the door? Can I like loosen his grip and
Yeah.
And nothing happens.
You shut the door. As soon as the door is shut, Norbin, it's like sleeping, right? It's like part of you knows that you've been away for a while, but it also feels like it happened in an instant, right? Where you're just kind of back to standing in front of a door. Lux is beside you.
Oh, Lux, how did you get here so quick?
Ran really fast.
Oh, wow. You've been working on that, huh?
Yep. Are you feeling all right?
I mean, I'm feeling more rested than I expected after just opening the door, but yeah, I suppose I probably am feeling
That's
all right.
good. I'm glad to hear that. All right. Well, it's been like 8 hours, so we should probably get to it. And then I just walk away.
Okay. I guess.
Norman had an experience.
Your hand axe is just sitting in the hallway.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, yes. I go and retrieve that. Um, I guess I just shrug it off to General Dragon House Antics.
Yeah. Yeah.
This stuff is known. It's known.
If one of you isn't in a catatonic state by the end of the night, like, is it really visiting a dragon house?
I do feel like I almost had it. I was this close.
Nice. All right. Everyone else wakes up. You got your long rest.
Today's a good day, guys, just in case anybody's curious.
Sweet.
Oh, thank the
It's
Lord.
actually like pretty close to one of the best days.
Oh, are you above a
Good.
Norman day?
Today's a 17.
Almost. You're so close. Norman's still smarter than you.
You have a 17, but you don't act like you have a 17.
It's hard to act like a 17, you know? Like I view it as like almost 3 stages, like really bad,
No,
pretty
I'm
average.
talking about Dave. I'm talking about
Dave.
Norman. Like
What?
Norman has really high intelligence because of that circlet. But I don't know if you notice, like, in interacting with him.
It
I
only
was thinking
applies.
that, like,
It only applies to certain things.
Like the ship.
Yeah, like ship
Yeah.
type, like technology stuff. That's how I
It's
look at it.
so funny that like Alatar and CeeLo are like these super ancient, wise, like has saved the world multiple times, and this is the people that they hang out with. Like they could
Yeah.
literally do anything, and they're like, no, you know what, you guys.
These are the
No,
guys.
to be fair, Oscar, we lost all of our power.
We really did.
Yeah, but
But that doesn't mean you
still.
still hang out with stupid people.
Like the fact that like Alatar's trying
I
to
lost
read
my
this
job.
book,
Now I need to hang out with stupid people.
like this ancient book of like all this divine wisdom, and Norman's like, watch me open this door.
I mean, counterpoint though, you've been alive for 1,500 years. Don't you think everyone just seems a little bit stupid to you?
Yeah.
And for my point, like at least 25% of the time I am below everybody
That's true.
on functionality wise. So
Like I just look at this and I'm like, children. You're all just a bunch of children.
hey, I was your elder at one point, Scott.
Were you older than me?
I have no idea. I don't know if we've ever mapped out
I'm
pre-eternal
assuming
life
not,
Alatar.
but
All right. You guys wake up, and I'm guessing go trying to find your dragon friend.
I start checking doors
Yeah.
again.
Ugh, why do I feel so awful?
You just need more practice. You're fine.
You ate some bad oatmeal.
Oh,
Yes. Sorry.
Is-
Sorry about that, CeeLo. I think the
is-
oats had gone bad. They're pretty
oh
old.
gosh.
I'll
Why
adjust.
why do
I'll-
I even like that stuff? Oh, it's got a weird like foamy taste in my mouth.
Right?
Did I vomit? Oh,
you did.
You did.
oh man.
You did a little bit, yeah.
This. Oh, this sucks.
We cleaned you up though.
I do appreciate that. It did, okay, real quick before we go anywhere. Do I remember a dragon? Did we?
Yes. We are in the home of a dragon.
And all the things that I think I said.
You definitely said. And surprisingly, he didn't eat you.
It helps that he's silver.
It's still a little bit of a surprise.
Oh, first impressions. First impressions are always good.
Well, yours was probably terrible. Just,
Well, I don't know. You seem to like him, I thought.
Thanks, guys. Okay.
At least pitied you. At least pitied you.
I don't know if I like that at
I
all.
would have pitied him
Actually,
too. That was a pretty poor performance. I'm gonna be honest with you.
let's just pretend that never happened. Right? Agreed? Great. I'm glad we're all on the same page. Let us go. And I start walking away.
They don't know good. They don't know good talent when they see
I
it.
don't. Mm.
All right.
We're the boonies.
You guys all eventually get up and make your way back down to the grand hall there and find Zerleth in his human form.
Ah,
morning.
Zerlith, it's nice to see you this morning.
Yes.
Docs is still in his room.
Really hamming it up like I am competent. I'm not
wouldn't- I wouldn't go
Docs, who
down
took you-
unless Docs was
Who
with
took you
us.
to your room?
I don't know. I was passed out.
Well,
Well, it was Norbin and Pim. If neither one of them took you to his room, you woke up on the floor.
Yeah, I would have left him.
I would have
Well,
left
I
him
think-
too.
no, I think I was there because Pim saw me give him the oatmeal. Because he yelled at me for giving him the oatmeal.
Oh, yeah, that's true. You
So
would have
I
taken him to his room.
I would have taken Docs to bed.
All right, there you go.
And
I just
also,
cleaned him up.
yeah, I would
I
have
felt
also
the-
brought
yeah.
him down.
Yeah. It's all a bad dream.
Oh, bad dream.
Just don't let him see any dragon again.
ever again.
Ever
No
again.
dragons. Favorite enemy? Not dragon. That's for sure.
Well, should we leave him here when we go venturing out?
Nah.
Flip a coin.
I'll just be in my room while you talk to the dragon. Update me later.
He's not a dragon right now. You're fine.
No, he's not.
Yeah, I would be banging on the door like, Docs, come on, it's time to get rolling.
Oh, they're not locked.
Oh, okay. Then I would just open it.
Oh,
Docs,
no.
come on, it's time to get
you
going.
You open the door and you just see a broken kobold sitting in the corner with tears going down his face. Like, not tears currently, but they were dried on his face.
What?
So
What are you
standard
doing, Docs? What are you doing?
Leave me.
Oh my gosh! Stop pitying yourself. And I go over and I'd like grab your arm and now man up. We've been doing this for 7 years now. You've got to
picks me-
matured somewhat.
You pick me up, a syringe falls.
What, seriously?
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
I'm basically a cocoon right now. You're gonna have to drag me if you want to get me there.
Like, so, like, are you serious? Like, drugs? Like, for real? I don't know if that's just a joke.
Oh no, that's real. Yeah, I just took one. I took another dose.
I feel like
Docs,
Lux would be pissed. You don't
Docs,
use your own supply, right?
that's the #1 rule.
Yeah.
Can't make money off of it.
Yeah, right.
Like,
Kind
I
of
see
the
that,
only rule.
I see that, and I go over and I like go to close the door and I just poke my head out and be like, "We're just gonna be 1 second," and I shut the
Oh
door.
no! Oh no!
Does it lock? Is there a lock on the inside?
Oh no!
Okay.
It opens in. You can put a chair.
Yeah.
Is Doc's okay, Lux?
He's fine. He just needs a little, I gotta help him get dressed. And I take my rifle off my back and wedge it in the door.
Well,
and the knob.
I can help you with that, and I start walking towards the door.
Nope.
I will. I'll help. I'll grab a hold of CeeLo and start leading him downstairs.
What do you? He's my kid. I can help him. Okay.
What happened with Docs?
But-
Like I'm trying to shrug Norbin off.
I mean,
Oh
no.
no!
Yeah.
Am I gonna
Like,
exploit? Lux right
Alistar's
now?
like, this is really weird.
Norbin,
Lux has him.
let go.
Okay,
No.
well, is it really
Mm.
that weird that I'm like in this state though with a dragon?
I don't think so. It's weird that I am in the room with
Yeah.
you.
Exactly.
And that's what's taking off flags for
and
me. right
Norbin's
now.
like, no, CeeLo, you can't
Why?
go.
He's
Wait.
been his like mentor
didn't know
for
Lux
the last
swam that
7
way.
years.
Norbin.
How is
Norbin?
that weird?
Man, those two really got close over these past 7 years.
Yeah.
Norbin.
Like CeeLo's not lower
what's that tattoo on the
25%
back of
right
his
now.
neck?
I'm like,
Yeah.
it's his kid. I'm like,
Norbin, he's my child. Let go of me right now.
Okay. I'll head
And
downstairs.
I go
Oh no!
and I try to open the door.
Okay, I assume like I can get some stuff done while this is happening, right? Like
What
simultaneously.
do you want to get done?
I'm gonna go over to Doc's and I'm gonna smash the whatever syringe or whatever he had. I'm assumed you're dressed somewhat.
Yeah, I'm dressed.
All right, I'm gonna grab you by like the scruff and pick you up and slam you against the wall, I say, do not ruin this for us. You are better than this. You cannot be putting this garbage in your body. If you tear down what we've built up, you will no longer be part of this operation. Now I've come to trust you, and I don't want you throwing it all away because you got some little whoop-de-doo little excitement going on here in the corner, feeling sorry for yourself.
Is Norbin clean now?
What?
No, Norbin's not clean.
I think Norbin's the exception, not the rule, Michael.
Okay.
Norbin has been doing this for like a decade at this point, and he's
I'm a
got it
pro.
under control. Docs is in the corner dropping syringes and like crying. There's the big difference.
You just said we shouldn't use the junk. That's why.
You're gonna be an addict. You got to be a functional addict.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but yeah, that's the thing. Like they know by now that Norbin needs the Bane to fight. Like that's his whole thing, and so that's the exception.
Docs just looks down. He's like, and it like he's trying to say, I know.
Lux, give me a sleight of hand check, and then CeeLo, give me a strength check.
Right? Oh gosh, you
I
you
got-
got time, man.
I got an 18.
Oh, oh my gosh, guys! I have a -1 modifier to my strength, but my total's 13. That's pretty good for me.
The door is pretty it's pretty solid.
Lux, why is this door not opening?
Just helping him straighten his
No.
collar.
Open this door right now, sir.
I like lift your chin up, Doc.
I'm
like
gonna
your
go
snout,
help him now, Chris.
Yeah.
and I say, pull yourself together right now, or this is all gonna fall apart.
I message
I
Docs.
got it. I got it, man.
I message Docs. Docs, are you okay in there?
Is that a line of sight
Yeah,
thing?
yeah, I am.
No,
I am.
not when I know the target very well.
Docs, what do you respond?
I say, yeah, everything's fine. He's just showing me his guns.
Oh, phrasing.
That's not a it's not a euphemism. Come on, Docs, what are you doing?
Like I said, I'm gonna help CeeLo with the door. I'm like, wait, what? The door won't open? I'm like,
so
here.
I put Docs down, and I would like kick all that paraphernalia like underneath the bed or dresser or whatever's in there, and then
You got the rifle out, man. Like this.
Are you capable? Are you ready?
So what I
Alatar,
do
help
is
me open this door.
I'm ready. I
get
summon
another-
Kaida. And I start experimenting on her.
Oh man, it's just going
Okay.
weird.
I go over and I just look at you like one last time, and then I pull the rifle away from the door and kind of like hop back over. Like I'm like, yeah.
Do Alatar and I fall in once he removes the?
No, not fall in, but just kind of. Oh, okay.
What is
So
going
did I
on?
feel resistance, Chris, or did it just like open right up for me?
You felt a little resistance, and then it opened up.
Okay.
What is going on in this room?
I'm sorry, CeeLo. I was caught up, probably doing something you would never want me to do.
And
I'm
what is that?
experimenting on Kaida.
I'm
Trying
gonna
to turn myself into a
insight
cyborg.
that.
What does that even mean?
Well, okay, technically I'm telling the truth.
Are you though?
Yeah, he said he was going to start experimenting on Kaida.
I am also doing an insight check on this. Like,
Docs, persuasion or deception, whatever one you would like, depending on what you're trying to do. And insight checks for the two of you.
11.
Oh, potential. Well, I don't believe I'm lying.
I don't believe I'm lying, he says. Hey, 15, baby.
Oh, man. Wait, you want to guidance me, Alatar?
No, I guidance myself.
Docs, what's your roll?
14.
So with a 15, beating him by 1, CeeLo, this whole situation seems fishy. Docs seems to be hiding something, but exactly what? It's hard to tell.
Yeah, Chris, can I do a perception check in here as well? Just of like what's going on in here?
He just
I
said
would
what he
do
was
like
doing.
I would do a quick investigation, just like shoot.
You
Like,
guys are way too into this situation.
this is my
for what
child,
just happened.
and he just said he's showing me his guns, and now he's like, no, now I'm experimenting.
That's why I'm just Lux. That's why I'm just saying perception of like what do I see, like what am I like? I'm not like
I guess that's fair.
interrogating the room. Like what
There's
do I
a
see?
large dragon in the way, you know? Oh man, +7 to perception. That's actually crazy.
Yeah, 19.
Was someone else doing an investigation?
Yeah, investigation I feel like is a little too in depth for this. I think that's a fair point. So.
Okay. We're gonna leave it up to the dice gods. Lux, you want high or low? 1 to 50 or 51 to 100?
Are you muted?
Nope.
We can't hear you.
Can't hear you.
Man,
this tension is building.
the suspense.
High,
high,
he says.
yeah.
He did.
Always take high, yeah.
Okay.
You see the needle. That would be so cool.
Oh,
There you
Yeah, there you
we
go.
are. Headset die?
yeah, I could still hear you though.
Oh man.
That was a high roll.
Neat.
91. That's high.
Yeah.
Yeah, he wanted high.
I guess.
In the movie version of
Oh.
this, what it was is Alatar kind of scanning the room, and that vial just happened to be behind the leg of the bed, and that obscuring his view from it.
Nice. I'm like, okay. You guys have gotten
Docs?
a little weird in 7 years. I'm
I
gonna
know.
turn to leave.
I know you're hiding something. We will talk about this later. I do not appreciate whatever is going on here and the disrespect I feel in this room. We're gonna have to have a talk.
Disrespect.
Now, you two, come on, stop experimenting or whatever on your Drake, and we are going to handle important, serious business. Okay?
I'm
Yeah.
just gonna give Docs a disappointed head shake and then walk out of the room.
As long as that guy is not a dragon.
You're coming with me right now. Come on.
Alright, I start going out. Reluctantly.
Okay, everyone is downstairs now. what an ordeal. And Zerleth is in his human form. Docs, you kind of like just ease up a little bit, just the tiniest bit. But you're still pretty tense. Zerleth says, I trust everyone got a restful night's sleep.
One could say that.
I think I did. Not exactly sure.
Good enough.
The accommodations were very nice. Thank you. So let's talk
Business.
strategy here.
Business strategy, whatever.
As
He's still
you
trying to like catch up. He's like, "No, I'm competent. I am."
I'm here. I'm here. I
as you two well know, and he points to Alatar and Pim, the children that are no longer children that walk these lands and are being used. They are different.
Okay.
And whatever experiments or um uh or dark magic that has turned them into what they are now. I do not know what it is, but I do know where it is.
That's a good start.
I don't know if this is one of many places where this happens, but the more you can decipher, the better. And the first and easiest one to reach is beneath our feet.
I look down.
Not not literally, but it's within the catacombs
Of this place?
of Shayros.
Hmm.
Blow it up.
Again, the mission will be to rescue my kinfolk.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Alatar just looks at
understand
Norman
that.
and like, "What?
I thought he was meant something was controlling them. We need to blow it up.
We need to get them out of there first."
Rescue first, Norman.
Then
Rescue
blow up.
first. Maybe.
Deal.
Lux, you can see on Alatar's face exactly what you were saying to me of like, why at this age am I dealing with these people?
Do you have all that you require?
More information is always good. What else is there that you have? Is it just where?
That
How
is,
frequent is your children taken? Is it more than just you? What are the numbers looking like? Like how big of an operation is this?
I know where.
Hmm.
Um, in lieu of information, anything you would be able to give us to help increase the chances of success would also be appreciated.
Like a bomb.
Ah, mm,
Going into unknown territory like potions, items,
Bombs.
potions of invisibility specifically might be useful if we're trying to scout this area.
Wish spells.
that,
You are dragons.
But
that is
Not,
he's only an adult dragon though. I mean,
guys.
gotta give him a
hey,
little bit of
hey,
break.
hey,
Hey,
He moves off to a side room and comes back with
Did he just like get up and leave? I'm like, okay.
Yeah. No words. He just got up. He comes back with a quiver, with one arrow in it
Fancy.
Hmm.
and a potion.
Is it a bomb potion?
Okay.
Potion of bombing.
And these are.
It is a potion of bombing.
Whoa, really?
More
It worked.
specifically, it is the holy hand grenade.
Oh, nice.
Wait, are you being for real right now?
It is what he explains is it's a potion of dragon slaying.
Hmm.
Okay, how does that work?
We need two.
Just like an arrow, but instead of like having to hit with the arrow, the dragon makes a saving throw.
Oh, so you like throw it onto the dragon.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. And then the arrow is an arrow of dragon
And
slaying?
as so, this is what the it's kind of misleading, the name, right? Arrow, like the arrow of dragon slaying. It's not a one shot, one kill thing. It just
Right.
does increased damage.
Yeah.
If they fail the save.
Wait, that's the arrow. That's not the potion.
No, that it's the potion, but we're taking the stats off of the arrow of dragon slaying.
Okay.
Oh.
So if he fails, then everyone who attacks him for a set amount of time will do extra damage.
No.
It's just like a flat rate, right?
Yeah, the potion itself does the damage.
Oh, I see. I understand.
But you don't have to like hit him.
Yeah.
It
It's
shatters
just
and
saving.
explodes, and exploding potion of dragon slaying.
There we go.
Okay.
I'll take it.
All right.
Okay.
And the quiver and arrow is a what is it? It's an grounding. It's a +1 grounding arrow of returning.
Hmm.
That sounds awesome.
That
Okay.
sounds cool.
What does the grounding do?
If a creature that's hit with a grounding arrow, if they're hit, they cannot take flight for the next round.
What if they're already in flight?
Then they are brought to the ground.
Like all the way. So if they're like 1,000 feet in the air.
Yep.
Wow, that's awesome.
Like
Do
take
they take the
fall
fall damage?
It's a great question.
I would imagine they would.
Because that's
like
super
a
OP.
one-hit kill
Do you have
then.
any bullets of grounding?
Returning.
You're like,
Turning too.
Can I cut the arrowhead off? Well,
Yeah.
melt it down, make it into a bullet.
Because then we can let it get 1,000 feet in the air, and I can still hit it.
It's true.
Docs, you should just go for a ride.
I should.
Wait until it's super high and then shoot it. There's no way that could go wrong.
Yeah.
Well, it's still returning, so it'll come back.
What would be the possible roll for 1,000 feet?
Well, so I'm saying you ride on it, and so you
What's the distance on your? What do you have, a longbow?
Yeah.
you just shoot it from
I
its
think
back.
the max distance is 600.
Okay, so you can't. then like, because is it 600 at disadvantage?
Yeah, I think it's like 150 as disadvantage, and after that
150 and then
to
600.
600.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so you just can't at 1,000 feet. But 600 would be a lot of fall damage.
Mm-hmm.
doesn't it max
Yeah.
out though at like 10d6?
Oh yeah, I think it
There
does,
is a
doesn't it?
cap. There is a cap.
Yeah, so it's not like it'd be like a one-shotting it.
It's like almost hitting terminal velocity or something. I don't
Yeah,
even know. Also, it'll get ridiculous if it's like,
20d6.
20d6.
yeah,
Got it.
yeah. Is it?
1d6 for every 10 feet. So you only have to let it go 200 feet.
Yeah.
Rinse and repeat.
Wait, no. For every 10. Yeah, no, that's right. That's right.
So we got to get somebody with a levitate spell.
I have fly.
I can fly.
I also have polymorph.
Can you polymorph a dragon though? Usually they like just kind of shrug that off.
Oh,
So
yeah.
the fall damage is in play.
Nice.
Okay.
Um,
Wow.
the DC it is a Strength 13 saving throw.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah,
Ugh.
that's not great.
Yeah, that's kind of terrible versus a dragon.
Yeah.
An adult dragon, yeah, that's like
Maybe if we were like fighting young dragons.
well,
There's a
what we'd have to do is we'd have to cast something on him that would make him have disadvantage on his.
Can't you curse him to do that or something?
There's a
kind of.
curse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
But
have a
also keep in mind, guys, it's every round because it's an error of returning.
yeah. You can
So,
just
and
keep
it's multiple
going.
shots per round.
Right,
So
but with a strength that high,
Yeah, if he's got like
No,
a
yeah,
plus like
it's an adult
10.
dragon. He's gonna probably have plus 10 to his
I
strength
still
anyway.
think there's stuff we can do to help make it work.
Yeah, I think my hex spell would do something on that one.
I
Let
think
me
so,
search
too.
real quick.
I also have a cantrip I picked up where if it works, they take there's a 1d4 penalty to saving throws.
Nice.
So
Docs, you bring him down and I'll grapple him.
Yeah. Yeah. Grapple him by the toenail.
Swing him around. Just keep him down, and that way you can keep pinging at him.
it's also an intelligence save, Michael, and most like that's the best stat to go after
But
usually
for
with
dragons
dragons.
though,
It
I thought they
depends on
had.
the type of dragon.
Dragons have
If this
everything.
is the white dragon, oh yeah, 100%.
I don't think we're going after the white dragon right now. Are we?
I don't know. It's cold out.
I don't think the temperature matters.
It's a 1-to-1 comparison for me, dude. And
Scott,
Scott's
you're
given
muted.
us this whole spiel. He's figured it out, and
Honestly,
we
we should
don't know
just
what
let
he's
him go
saying.
and just ignore him
We should have
forever.
just let him go and be like, "Why aren't they listening to me at all?"
Yeah. I can chat. I can cast.
Cool.
No, I don't think it'll even work. With hex, it only affects ability checks.
It does, yes.
Oh, dang it.
It doesn't.
Okay.
It doesn't affect
Shoot.
saving throws.
Well, that'll help though for me grappling him.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Actually, I don't even know if I can grapple that. That might be too big.
It's gargantuan.
No, he's well. This one, the one that we just saw, was only huge.
Oh, really?
Yeah, adults only huge.
Yeah, but we don't know what
Oh.
we're gonna go see.
yeah. Okay, well, I guess thank you. Point us in the direction and we'll be on our way.
No, I can't do a huge. Shucks.
Grapple, you mean?
Yeah.
Oh, if we only had a spell that would make you larger.
Yeah. Does someone have an enlarge spell? Maybe.
Dave, remember the hour and a half we spent going over all the spells, and you're like, I wouldn't pick that one.
I don't remember that because I would
I
never say
do.
that. I would never say that.
I do remember going over
Let's just
that.
buy it. That's just a scroll. We'll just buy it.
Yeah, that's true. We can do that. You can front it if you need it.
If you'll cast it on me.
I mean, yeah, if you give me access.
All right.
Ask him for it. Ask him. Do you have a spell scroll of
Enlarge.
I'm gonna ask the dragon, dude. Hold on, Zerlef. If he happens to have any scrolls of enlarge, reduce person.
or just general spells, right? Just
No, I'm
what do
just
you have
asking. No, I'm just
available?
asking that one.
All right.
Um. That yeah. Well, we're on rough times here. This is all I got.
Okay. If you happen to stumble across one, maybe put it in the on the hold shelf.
Um. And he leads you out of this magical residence.
Did he tell us where the entrance was?
He's leading you to it.
Oh, okay.
Um. Who has the arrow?
Docs, right?
Yeah,
The only
I'll take
person
the
that
arrow.
shoots arrows, yeah.
Yeah, he's the only one that makes sense.
Okay.
I was gonna say someone else hold on to it, but once it's an arrow of eternity, it's like use it all the time.
Yeah.
Do you write it down, Wesley?
So it's a
Uh,
+1 returning arrow of grounding.
Okay.
The exploding potion of dragon slaying. It is. Yeah. It is. The radius of 20 feet.
DC.
Uh, DC 17 Constitution.
Ugh. Damage.
10d10.
Mm,
Half on save.
wow.
Half on save.
Is it like a element damage?
It's not. It's not elemental.
Dragon damage.
It would be. It would be force.
Force, okay.
Dragon damage. All right. He again leads you further into the city. Who has the highest passive?
Got
Me,
Yeah.
17.
Unlikely, Scott. Wait, what is mine? Mine actually might be higher.
that'd be very
Yours would-
funny.
That would be funny.
For hearing and smell, it is.
Yes, I am sniffing my way.
Just always smelling.
Yep.
Always be
I
smelling.
mean, aren't you always smelling?
By
Like,
breathing.
But I'm always, passively always smelling and listening.
Okay, this is the visual one. Um. Give me a history check, Alatar. Because you're
history check.
through the city, you see a symbol
I see a symbol.
painted on the wall.
Interesting.
Only he sees it?
Yeah, he's only. I mean, he's the only one that notices it as like a.
History is that. I will cast guidance on myself. I know. It's the same. 22.
It is basically like a half circle and then a smaller circle that is going through the half circle. Maybe I can just draw it.
Okay.
Half circle going through a full circle, going through a half circle. Is that what I heard?
No, I think it was only a half circle with a full circle underneath it going halfway through the half circle.
Yeah.
Ugh.
What?
You got it.
Okay, thank you, Michael. Thank you. All right.
No, I know exactly what it's supposed to look like.
Like that explanation hurt my brain.
And that's when I have. That's not like some of the meetings I have where I go, wait a minute, stop, and I get a piece of paper out and I have to write down what they
that's
said.
exactly what I imagined it was.
That is not
Show
at
it again,
all.
Michael. I missed it.
What's that?
Did you draw it?
No, Chris
No,
did. It's on the map.
Chris did.
Where on the map? Oh,
Just go down.
Oh, down
this,
there. I wasn't zoomed out nearly enough.
This
Okay.
is not at all what
Oh.
I pictured from this description.
Okay. Okay, I got you. That I was picturing the half circle the other way, but
Like a Pokemon ball with a mustache.
Yes, that's a good
very-
way.
a
That's
very
what you
big
should have
mustache.
said, Chris.
You see the Pokemon ball with a mustache.
Thank you. Now it's all clear.
Yeah.
That makes
there we
sense
go.
now.
Is the symbol for the Neo Flesh cult.
Okay. And the Neo Flash Colt is that in your book?
No.
It's the gym
Okay.
of this town.
The gym. Yeah. Yeah.
It's the Neo Flesh cult. It is a new religion that is dedicated to worshiping Hogak.
Oh,
Ah,
Hogak,
good.
good old
Ooh,
buddy.
gross.
What a guy. They must love
And
us.
with Hogak's the part of who Hogak was or is that they really latched onto was like self-mutilation via enhancement.
What
So
are you,
docs.
why you guys said gross? What are you looking
No,
at?
Literally
Doc-
what Docs wanted
Docs,
to do.
yeah, Docs is
I'm actually the leader
inadvertently
of it.
worshiping this as well.
Chris's sole inspiration from this was Docs saying, I want to be a cyborg. And Chris is like,
Yeah.
how do I make that work?
Yeah, like actually a lot of people would want to do that.
Your passive perception also notices that like this is it looks pretty fresh. Fresh tag.
Hmm. I'm gonna point it out to our friend here and be like, how long have you been seeing this up here?
What is that?
It is a sign of what did you call it? The cult of the Neo Flesh cult.
Uh-huh.
It is the mark of the Neo Flesh cult.
What a stupid name.
Oops, I actually wrote down Nito Flesh.
Nito.
Neato.
That's so neat.
He looks at you puzzled, like he doesn't know what any of that is.
They are followers of Hogak, the thing that is bound to over in crap, what town was that?
Myth call.
Mythcall.
I've heard of that.
The town?
Okay, so
Mythcall?
you have not seen anything pertaining to this.
No.
How does Alatar know about it? If this new. Or
I'm
is
up
it-
to I'm hip on all the new things.
or is it something like he's seen over the last 7 years? Kind of thing.
You guys all know about the Neo Flesh cult.
Oh, yeah.
He's
okay.
the one that saw it.
It's all the rage, Norvin.
I forgot that I knew it. I'm sorry.
All the kids are mutilating themselves these days.
That's right. We're
Everyone
trying to
looks
get.
at docs.
Whoa, I'm an adult.
We're trying to
Docs is-
launch a
Right.
DARE program, but for self-mutilation in all the
Dox is
schools.
the oldest living
Smear.
kobold on the planet. So
The oldest living cobalt.
he's 14 years old.
Is that
Yeah.
old for a
No,
cobalt?
I'm 17.
Yeah, Dox
Yeah,
is
he
gonna
was
die in the
10.
next, like,
Now
3 to
he's
4
got
years.
7 more.
Chris is like, we're doing a time jump. Wesley, you need to make a new character. Dox is dead.
He
just-
died of old age.
The
Hey,
end of this
there-
campaign is gonna be Dox's funeral.
There's a chance that like that's what happens with Docs and me, right? Like CeeLo's not got a whole lot of years left yet either.
Get
So
buried side by side.
He brings you guys to a half demolished church. And shows you a set of stairs that is behind the front altar.
neat.
Neato.
So
All right.
down here
We'll take it
is
from here.
what we need to get to. Great. Okay. Fun.
He just bows his head and says, "May Bahamut bless your efforts. Please bring my kin home."
We will do everything we can.
Deal.
That's where we're going to stop tonight.
Sounds
Is
good.
this image in the bottom right AI generated?
Where are you looking?
On the
Castle
On the roll
thing?
20.
Yeah, the castle thing.
Mm.
Who knows?
The Necromancer's Tower?
Yeah.
Is it AI generated? I have no idea.
Oh.
It's a Google find, probably.
Yeah.
So possibly.
Probably.
Did you Google Necromancer Tower in Forest?
I think it was like Necromancer Dark Tower.
Perfect. That one right there.
Chris, real quick, going down those stairs, was it like dark, like pitch dark? Or were there...
Yep.
Oh, great. Okay.
Are you the only one who can't? No, Pim, you're human, right? You're fully human.
No.
No, you're
No, I'm
half
half-
elf.
No,
I'm half elf,
gross.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
I wouldn't
yeah,
wanna be human
Norman's the only
ever.
one who can't see, right?
No, I can see.
Oh, you can. Oh,
I got
okay.
dark vision.
I thought the full party had dark vision.
Oh, okay.
I think this is the only party we've ever had with that.
Well, I mean, yeah. Last time, like Cedric was a human, so
You know.
he was the only one without it, wasn't he?
Back.
Oh,
Yeah.
halflings don't have dark. Oh, right. You're a gnome. That's right.
I am a gnome. You're right.
So how do
Yeah.
you have dark vision now?
Me?
Because he's a
Gnomes
gnome.
have dark vision?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Halflings do not.
Correct.
That's the sole difference, right? No.
Basically.
Almost.
Mm.
All right, gentlemen. Well, I got a busy day tomorrow, so I'm gonna log off now.
Okay.
All
All
right.
right.
Good session.
See
Talk to you
ya.
later.
See ya.